Hello, hello, it's me again. It's a weekday. That's the days I should be there. Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted. I've been trying to get Sora to do me some fresh new pictures of babies in geodes, and it's just like, nah, this content might violate our policies. I've tried multiple options. The first thing I tried was a newborn baby with a beard. The baby is resting inside a geode. The exterior of the geode is engraved with dwarven runes. No, forbidden. Cannot. Will not do it. Next, I tried a newborn baby with a beard, just in case it was like baby thing. You know, babies, whatever. Okay. No, they did that picture fine. In fact, can I drag it over? Here's your newborn baby with a beard right there. It disappeared very quickly. You can't drag and drop into there, apparently. But there you go. That's your baby with a beard. And then I said, okay, well, maybe not a baby with a beard. Maybe we'll say, maybe not in a geode. We'll say a newborn baby with a beard. The baby is nestled inside a gently glowing geode. Maybe it's something about the spikiness of the interior of a geode. No, fuck you. You cannot have that. Nicely engraved baby. Like Cabal from Nightbreed. And then my final attempt I just tried was a newborn baby with a beard. The baby is nestled inside a gently glowing hollow crystalline node. No. No. I'm going to do one more try. I'm going to say a newborn baby with a beard. The baby is nestled inside a gently glowing... nestled inside a crib fashioned from a crystal geode. Okay, we'll give that a go. See if they'll manage it. And if not, whatever. Whatever. Right, let's press the button that goes here. There we go. A little bit of Foley work from me there. Very good. And let's take a little look. I'm going to put my window down there. Just check all my buttons. Is this working? Nope, that's the wrong button. It is working. It's just I pressed the wrong one. I meant to press that one. Oh, there we go. Oh. Okay. So, have a look. Take a little peek. Have a peep at the old fortress. Hello, JC Experience. Silver. Audio is definitely low. I was just watching Gwillem and had to crank up the volume when I switched to your stream. Really? Rando, what say you? Because there's not much I can do to increase the volume. Like, oh, thank you very much. Oh, and apparently...
Holy shit. Someone resubscribe. That was quite a shock. Much obliged. Thank you, Mercy. Gracias.
There we go. I had the microphone muted when the music came on, but yes, the music is very loud. I do need to deal with that. What did it come through? Is it SFX? I think it is SFX. Let's turn that down to like 80% and see how that comes out. Mind you, that's probably going to make it difficult to... I can just about hear that. See, I've got a slider here that is showing me the readout of the volume, and I am peaking nicely in the yellow zone, not the red. And that volume slider is set to full, isn't it? There we go. That's volume slider set to full. The microphone volume slider set to full. I mean, I could do this, but that sounds horrible when I put the volume up high like that. Like really harsh and nasty, but I mean, is that better? Let me listen. Hang on. I can hear that now. It's way so fucking loud. It's like deafening on my end. Like really, really loud. Oh, how come? What's going on here? Where is it go? What is it going through after my setup that is making it quieter? That's the question. It comes out into the microphone, goes through there. Yes, that we absolutely do not need base on Mars in this situation. That is the worst possible outcome for this. Do not bring him into this. I don't understand how it could possibly be quiet, because I've got it cranked up. Like, this is like, okay, literally one notch higher on the volume for the microphone. There we go. That's it. That's just everything is maxed out now. And now I can't preview the audio because I know it will hurt my ears. Hello? Fuck me. That's very loud. I suppose well, that's the SFX. I've got the game volume turned down. If I turn that up, now the volume is slightly louder, but nowhere near as loud as what I'm talking. I suppose I could turn off the voice focus AI and the EQ. I could turn off the EQ. There you go, the EQ's now off. Let's see if that sounds any good. Hello? Yeah. It's got feedback, it's so fucking loud. And I've got in-the-ear headphones in. Let's not do that. Let's turn that back on at least. There we go. EQ, is that doing good? Let's have a little listen. Is that sounding okay? I can't hear it yet. Hang on. Hello? That's terrible. Let's put the voice focus back on as well. There we go. Hang on. Now let me listen to that and see if I can hear it properly. Hello, hello? No, it's loud, clear. Anyway, there's no point chasing that because I can't do anything about it. It's completely... you know, it's really not something I can do anything with. Unless Windows is introducing some sort of volume. Hang on. If I press the Windows key, that's my output volume. More volume settings? Volume, add device. No, if I do that, it literally just makes my game volume louder. Oh, wait a minute, what's this? Hello? Motherfucker! Windows, you son of a bitch! Is that better?
What's going on?
Oh, nothing, don't worry. I've just found a secret volume slider. What the fuck is this? Why have I got a fucking slider at 50%? Alright, I'm going to turn my actual microphone volume down a bit, because I feel that's introducing a little bit of pain. Let me just listen to it. Does it sound any different to me? No. It sounds exactly the same to me, because it's a little secret Windows slider going, hello, would you like me to fuck with your settings? Would you like me to change stuff without asking and not tell you about it? Yeah, you'd love that, wouldn't you? Here, why don't I also stick this fucking cactus up your bum? Fuck's sake. Oh, God, that reminds me. I've got to change over the upstairs PC to Linux. It's still Windows 10. Yeah, I'll do that sometime soon. In fact, I really should set all of my PCs up to be Linux. That would be better. It does seem now that we can actually get games played on Linux, so that's good. Anyway, where was I? Let's close that down. I bet that fucking resets when I reboot as well. Stuffing things up my arse with a hammer. Okay. Yeah, I do hear very good things about Linux. I really should make the effort. I'll take a day. I should have dual booted this when I built it, but I just wanted to turn it on and play. And then I played Dwarf Fortress on my 4080. It would be for me if I had it installed. It's just doing it, you know. It's just taking the day to set it all up and everything, and making sure everything you've got is working and all that jazz. Because I think there might still be a few things that I would need to have Windows boot up for. I'm not off the top of my head though. I can't think of any. Unreal Engine 5. Oh yeah, anti-cheat can be a pain in the bum. Although I think, generally speaking, once Vulkan gets a little bit more rooted in, I think that's going to take away a lot of the Linux problems, isn't it? Doesn't Linux play quite nicely with Vulkan? I don't know. I'm not an expert. Most of my knowledge on the subject comes from half watching videos from Digital Foundry, whatever they're called, while I'm, you know, doing something else. So maybe on a phone. So I can't even see the difference on a phone. Anyway, we're playing Dwarf Fortress. Let's have a little look at what the situation is right now. I'm going to unpause because I'm feeling brave. I'm a big brave boy playing with my new toy. It's not a new toy. I've had it for a while. Now, what were the problems last time? Now, the thing that really jumps into mind is the meals not being pulled out and put into the stockpile. However, We do now have a barrel of prepared meals. Oh, I didn't put that there. I put the pile here. This pig tallow pile. Well, tallow pile. We could cook some of that, I think. Oh, hello, Base on Mars, you're back. I fixed it before you got here, thank God. Windows has a secret fucking volume slider that sits between me and the stream, but does not come through any of my monitors or anything. It doesn't affect any of what I hear. It only affects what goes out onto the stream. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why is this even here? I think the plump helmet situation is sorted. I think we're good. We're good for plump helmets, but we're also good for pigtails. Actually, I think we're really agriculturally, textile-wise, and hydrologically, the fortress is thriving. No problem. You get yourself some sleep. Get yourself synced up with the day cycle. What was I doing? I was trying to get food out of into the stockpiles, but that seems to have happened on its own. I was building the walls in the bedroom, but they're sort of taking shape. We've put all the furniture orders in now. I think really the key is keeping the glass furnaces running, making sure that they work, which might be an issue because we've already burned through all that sand. Holy shit. Add new task, collect sand. Urgently, on repeat. Do not stop. Get your fingers into that sand and pile it into those bags. What are we doing here with our metal industry? Because something in the back of my mind is saying metal was getting important. Hello, Batham Tone. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Wobbly legs. Is that... I've never had jet lag, so I don't really know. I know it's just like being really tired and late, but would wobbly legs be a symptom? I don't know. What's going on here? Pigtail cloth, pig leather. They're dyeing something. Oh, wait, no, is someone... He's stumbling around obliviously. Why do you always stumble around obliviously here, though? Oh, that's the hammerer. He's not the guy. Oh, wait, when it gives me the alert, does it show me someone different? Does it give me the different name? Bomrekatast. And what is this? No, it's... Ezumanam. Okay, that's not the same guy. JC Experience must have been there to punish him, perhaps, for his mood? Where have they gone? We've lost them. We've lost the moody dwarf. It's okay, though. I am sure they will reveal themselves by tantruming and toppling something over. How do we keep them happy? That's the thing. Or just sort of like quarantine them so the sadness doesn't spread. Do I need to start building a happiness machine just to deal with the last few stragglers? I don't think so, though, do I? It feels rough, right? I'd just like to picture legs dangling out the bottom of the chair. Ooh, you'd have cold, frost-bitten legs, wouldn't you? That's like that bit in what's the train, the apocalyptic train thing by Bong Joon-ho, Snowpiercer. It's that when they put the arm out and it freezes off. True, the beatings will continue until mood improves. Well, actually, it's not just beatings; it's actually obliterations. The obliterations will continue because we're going to use a drawbridge. That's what I use for a happiness machine. If the fortress is sad, make them go splat. Crush their sadness out of their bodies. That doesn't work. That's really bad. And you can have a nice fresh glass of fresh squeezed SJ. Sadness juice. I suppose sadness juice would be a name for tears. Sadness juice is already something that exists. Sorry, I just remembered the phrase cry wank, and all chaos broke loose in my mind, and now I can't really focus on the stream. Let me get this sand gathering up again, see if we can get some more up. Oh, jet-legged, not jet-lagged. Jet-legged. I prefer it if you've got knees that blast out like hot fuel. It's going to a depressing self-pleasuring. Exactly. I like the phrase cry wank very much. It's very funny. Where were we? Oh God, I've got lost. My brain is completely derailed now. I've just got a picture of someone sobbing. It's just sobbing and throbbing. Let's these steel chain leggings and just try and realign my brain with the psychological rails that will take us to our destination, as opposed to just all over the place. You don't want to fucking go all over the place. Should I order up more blocks? I don't think so. I think the key here is to just monitor the sand levels, make sure they keep gathering sand. Well, as soon as the sand bags are available, make sure they keep gathering sand. Collect sand, repeat. Collect sand, repeat. Sand repeat sounds like one of the background characters from Greece. Well, maybe not. Like someone who lives in a bog. I am Sandra Peat, surrounded by peat moss and sphagnum. I'm really... Yes, that would work as well. I think you need to open with something a little bit more direct for people to understand, because that could be horrific. That doesn't have to be a sex thing. Imagine calling up the ambulance and having to specify it's not a sex thing. Oh. Just come and help me. Oh my god! Based on Mars, who was here recently, has recently had his first experience of the medical system in America. He cut his leg open by accident on a swimming pool step. And he was telling us about how he was like, quick, call an ambulance. And everybody else was like, no, don't call an ambulance. We'll drive you there. And he was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then he learned. And then he learned. Oh my god. I love how they have to contract it. They have to shorten it. Because if you say the whole thing, anti-fascist, suddenly everyone's like, oh, well, I suppose I am. Yeah. Or well, maybe not. Maybe your mileage may vary on that one. Madness. Anyway, where was I? I was looking at this, making sure the sand was available for people to continue making their orders. Should I make all of these orders just urgent? Just blast them up in importance? Blast them up in importance? Why am I talking like this? Why do I suddenly just start absolutely brutalizing the English language this way? I'm a monster. What else am I going to put in these stockpiles? Because I notice I've built a shitload. Statues, tubes, boxes, etc. Another thief. Right, do we actually have eyes on? They're there. It's Groloflicus, the kobold thief. Currently... Oh, isn't he a cutie? Spouse of Chichudin with 2 lovers. Wait, what? Okay, let's just assume that is a child in a separate category. Let's just hope that one of his lovers isn't a child, because that's just too much. I don't want that. Get out of here. He is terrified while in conflict. He's not got any items on him, I don't think. So, actually, a large iron dagger, a small kenaf tunic, and he's covered in tears and turkey blood. Oh no, the coating of tears is on his right and left eye. I feel like that should be left out. Unless the natural state of the kobold is dry-eyed, and their eyes are actually completely bone dry. Which is a weird phrase, isn't it? Because bones generally are sort of like inside your body, and therefore, I would assume, pretty wet, right? And I've never seen anyone living with dry insides. Oh, well, then again, how do I know? I'd have to actually open them up and check, wouldn't I? Maybe everyone around me is filled with fluffy stuffing, but I doubt it. I don't know Will Byers. Right, let's check the sand again, because I've been just vying for time. We still got sand, but people aren't doing the jobs. Look, get this cabinet done. I'm going to go find the cabinets and the boxes and make those jobs urgent. None of them in here. Armor stands, portals, altars. Okay, whatever. Just leave it as is. Oh, the hammerer is sparring. Nicely. JC, you're going to get good. This isn't ideal, though, is it? Do we want the one person who is tasked with punishing the wrongdoers to be too strong, right? I mean, sure, people do wrong. It's nice to have them like chained up a bit, or just kept out of people's way so they don't start knocking people out in the middle of the corridor. But you can end up with the scenario, oh, an elven caravan from Kurukekova has arrived. Very nice. Lovely. Let's get up and start bringing stuff. First of all, we are going to want them to bring all the tatty clothes. But only the clothing that is allowed. Only the stuff that we can actually trade. Now, rotten food, will they take any? They will take a rotten chicory roast, so that's good. Shit, I forgot. I was mid fucking phrase. Oh, yes, that was it. I was talking about the fact that you might be making people's heads explode if you get too good. Mind you, if we don't trade you with a hammer, we trade you as a wrestler, you might, like, fumble the hammer. You're like, like, step out like, I think of a wrestler. I can only think of the old dead racist one. One of the old dead racist ones. Try and find something obscure. Just reach deep into your memory banks. What were they called? I remember there was a pair of them. Animal. There we go. That was a wrestler. Go. There you go. No, earthquake. Why am I talking about earthquake? Oh well, never mind. We'll just get the rest of the stuff in here. So we've got all the rotten food. We got that. What else do we give for trade? There's something else that I've been meaning to empty out of the fortress, and I just can't fucking remember what it was. Seeds. Pits. Peach pits, plum pits, apricot pits, all that jazz. Bosh, lovely. Oh no, they're all going to be in yarn bags. Oh no, that one's in a cave spider silk bag. Are yarn bags allowed? That was it. The Legion of Doom. I remember that both of those teams when I played the SNES version of WWF. Very disappointed when I couldn't play as a panda. Animal and Hawk, that was it. I knew it. Well, I've forgotten what I was doing. Pits, seeds. Apple? We got any apple seeds? No. We got any pear seeds? We should. There we go. Pear seeds. Bong. Lovely. So let's bring all this stuff up to the depot. It's 573 items, so I might need to engage in a little light cheating to get all of it up. But we do want to get rid of as much of it as possible. Having said that, I am not sure that the elves are going to accept seeds. Because if they don't like wood, why are they going to like seeds? They could be like, why are you selling us this jizz? And they won't like it. Mind you, that's not jizz. Pollen's the jizz. Plant spunk. Disgusting stuff. Gets up your nose, makes your eyes go sore. Don't get it in your eyes. Oh my god. Where was I? I was muttering filth. We're still only at 500. Come on, guys, move faster. I'm going to do it. I'm going to start my day off with a good old cheat. There we go. Fast dwarfs. Watch them zoom. And then as soon as it's done, oh shit, we're also going to break through quite a few other jobs as well, because he is rinsing through everything he does really quickly. Come on, people, haul. Haul before the broker gets everything in the fortress done on his own. I don't have another cup of... Oh, no, I'm not. Maybe later. Come on. Come on, guys. Tradey. Get all this crap up here, then we can see what the elves will actually take. And hopefully people will leave all this stuff in the trade depot once they've gone. Oh my god, I hope that happens. Because if they go and try and take it all back, that's going to take forever. Broker requested at depot. Do I do it yet? Come on. Come on. 64 items. We missed 69. I'm so sad. Right, now we bring the trader. And also, for the last few items, I should probably turn off the crazy bullshit. There we go. Good, the crazy bullshit has been reduced, and now we request the broker at the depot. Do I also turn on the burrow that forces him to come there? To go there? He doesn't have to come when he gets there. What is going on today? That's not a burrow. This is a burrow. And then I say burrow 3, which is this one. Unpaused. Let's get him up there. Oh, he's going to trade there anyway. Come on there. One more item. Let's do this. All the items are in. All we need now is a broker. He's in. There we go. So I'm going to use the DF hack UI just to make sure that we don't accidentally hand them something that they won't use or won't like. Filters, maximum condition, pristine, minimum value. Oh. Oh, fort goods. Ha ha ha. Right, ethical restrictions, animals and trees. Okay, that's going to be a problem. But if we take this down, cave spider silk, is that not forbidden? Pigtail gloves, spider silks. As long as it's not... As long as it's not leather, then, or meat, they should be fine, right? Because apparently these are the... Oh, good. Good. Silk is okay as it is a product of the animal, not the animal itself. And how about yarn? Are my yarn bags going to cause issues? There we go. Good. We are enchanted by your more ethical works. We've come to trade. Oh, sure. Here's all my tatty old trousers. Can I have pits? Oh, apparently we can sell them. So we'll give them. You can go plant them somewhere. What about... what else can we put on the table? Maybe I should just sort them by value and see what we've got. Pigtail dress, pigtail trousers. Okay. Oh, these aren't actually tatty. We don't want those being sold. No, thank you. Okay. We've got everything marked up. That's worth 5.5 grand-ish. Let's have a look at what they've brought. Log rolls downstairs, alone or in pairs, rolls over your neighbor's dog or coyote. Okay, so I've bought a coyote purely because I feel like we can war train it, and maybe that would be cool. We'll buy some nuts. That's a lot of nuts. Some saguaro fruit, some peaches. No, do we need those? It doesn't matter. We've got the money. Bayberries, greaves, crutches, pedestals, and of course no written items because elves are illiterate shits. There we go. Excuse me. Should we get a fidale? A fidale? A fiddle? Let's get a nice little fiddle off the elves. How about a whammer? Yeah, a bit of a whammer and a fiddle. Why not? Oh, this is almost like having a kokusak band. I don't want the puzzle boxes. I don't want toy boats. I don't want anything made of wood, really. I think we're good. They're making 4 grand profit, but they're doing it by taking away all the shit we don't want in our fortress, so we may as well let them. Mind you, we could also get the splints and the crutches, because we could use those. Everything else, a bit meh. Is anyone going to want chests, or... Our socks are going to be too big. All the clothes will be too big. Fuck it, that'll do. They're making 4 grand profit, but we're getting rid of all the nasty old tat that was laying around the fortress. Lovely. I don't like the fact that we've got a wrestler stumbling around obliviously. That sounds problematic. Okay. Training up JC there, getting good. Mind you, getting good at wrestling, not hammering, which is good. Art is life. Oh yes, that's always been your motto. Felt pleasure remembering a satisfying acquisition. Blissful remembering dining in a legendary dining room. Which is not even finished, it's still under construction. His unmet needs look... oh, he needs to pray to Melville... I think that might be being truncated. I'm not entirely sure. Not sure about yarn, but DF Hack will warn you. Okay, good. As long as DF Hack will get my back, we're fine. DF Hack has got my back. No trader needed at the depot. There we go. Off you go. Don't duck. There you go. Off outside. Okay, so the trade happened. How did that affect the glass scenario? Well, first of all, I'm going to do a little scout around. There are a lot of cabinets and stuff currently being made. So I'm going to urgent that. I'm going to say jugs, hives, goblets. No, thank you. Not right now. We're going to pause that. I want you to put them on hiatus. Glass boxes, we do want. I'm going to pause glass blocks as well. I don't know if I'm going to have to keep repeatedly going through here, but we'll see. Pots are good. Armor stands, portals, good. Green glass altars, not so much needed. I mean, I could put the work orders up or down, couldn't I? That's an interesting option. Or indeed, I could even place more glass furnaces. That's an option. But I did kind of have this earmarked out for metal workers. Look at all these steel chain leggings that need melting. Why are they not coming out of the fucking stock into the stockpile? Coming out of the stock into the fucking stockpile. Fuck. They're still making clay bricks. I tell you what, maybe what I should be doing. Oh, we're doing a little bit of oh, we're doing quite a lot of clay collecting, but we're making bricks and making some crafts, and I don't even know if they're still making the crafts. By the look of it, the order might be gone. I think the workshop that was doing it got smashed by someone in a mood. Moody bastard. Okay, also, I've just realised we have a coyote. Let's stick that on one of the ropes outside, which apparently aren't there anymore. Huh. Interesting. Okay, let's do some restraints. Put some ropes and chains. 1, 2. There we go. Can we put them anywhere else? Where else can we rope up? I'll tell you what, here and here feel like good little spots to have chains. And here, and here. There we go. They're out of the way. They're not going to stop any of the traders. And then we can also have them just past the trade depot. It will be perfect. Nothing to worry about. Lavish meal. Okay. Getting some masterpiece green glass boxes. The elves have gone. It's all good. Something happened there. JC Experience is sparring. Let's see how you're doing. Where are you? Is that you? Yes, that is you. Creator of Tobot Alod. Oh. Let's have a look at your skills. How are you doing? Legendary stone carver, adept weaver, talented planter, competent thresher, herbalist, adequate organizer, novice brewer, novice cook, novice mechanic, novice stone cutter. So, combat. Here we go. Proficient discipline, skilled fighter, skilled striker, competent observer. Adequate wrestler, considering the amount of training we've had with wrestling. Feels a little surprising. I thought people would be getting stronger. Adequate speaker, novice intimidator. Oh, I barely intimidate anybody. Knowledge, the escorted law, the wisdom of couples, the fragrant droplet genius, the embraced festival, the cardinal mother, the conflagrations in society. It must have been euphoria and my friend Fall. The fragrant droplet genius. What is this? The fragrant droplet genius is a light poetic form concerning someone recently retired originating in the banded ship. The rules of the form are applied by poets to produce individual poems which can be recited. The poem is divided into 2 to 3 couplets and another 2 to 4 couplets. Each line has 7 syllables. Every line of the poem has an initial caesura. Caesura? Caesura. The first part is intended to make a concession. Certain lines present different views of the same subject. The ending of each line of this part shares the same rhyme. The second part is intended to make an assertion. Certain lines present different views of the same subject. The ending of each line of this part shares the same rhyme. Okay, I'm sure someone who has a level of knowledge about poetry would read that and go, oh, very good, very coherent. But I'm reading it and going, pardon? Excuse me? I'm not sure I follow. Another cabinet to be made. That's very nice. Make that cabinet. Make that box. There we go. Did the paused ones stop? Interesting. Maybe I should pause the sand collecting in these ones as well. Yeah. That kind of makes sense. Let's do that. Let's do that. Now, okay, we want lots of tables. I should be making tables, but I'm not seeing any tables or chairs. Do I have a standing order for green glass thrones and tables? Green glass tables, 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 game of tables, game of tables. I do have a green glass table, and I do have a green glass throne order, neither of which are being fulfilled. Perhaps some more? Oh, ooh la la, an anvil? Do I want that melted? Yeah, I think I do, actually. If we buy anvils, we can get them melted, it'll be good. Oh, the wrestler's tantruming. This is not... No, we haven't made any weapons and armor yet. So that's on the cards. That is the plan. Part of what they like... They did it! They finally moved some leggings out of the workshop. Excellent. That is part of our roadmap, but it's not actually done yet. Here's the stockpiles where they'll go. Don't put your pigtail trousers in there. That's not good. Stop it. Take your trousers out. So we've got these stockpiles here which are waiting for Masterwork steel plate armor. And I should also put down some stockpiles. Oh, I should also make these forbid stockpiles, shouldn't I? There we go. I should also make Masterwork stockpiles for clothing, because I'm desperately want to get all of my dwarves in a fancy set of clothes that will last forever. So, with that in mind, what I've got to do is do a stockpile for Masterwork dresses. You know what? I'm going to do that another time. In fact, I'm not going to do it up in the barracks. It can be done down in the textile zone. Take me to the textile zone. See, we've already got Masterwork clothing coming out. It's just, you know, down here rather than up there. How much dye have we got? Quite a bit. And how much cloth have we got to dye? Quite a bit. We've also got quite a bit of dyed cloth as well. Nice, colourful. Very good. Maybe I should be going here and saying only use dyed cloth. Where is that? It's in labour, standing orders, only dyed cloth. There we go. And now they'll only make clothes out of this pile, and they'll be lovely and colourful, and I will be smiley. But we do need to make sure we're still making dye. Bayberry dye, of course, absolutely lovely. Make dye. What else have we got? Bayberry leaf, sure. Yellow and blue, very nice. No, don't make it urgent. What are you doing, dickhead? Make dye. So we've got the bayberries. What about... Blackberries are kind of very light lilac. Could make blackberry dye. I feel like blackberry booze is going to be better, though. Hazel leaf dye. Sickly yellow shit colour. But we'll make it anyway. What colour are your beautiful clothes here? Oh, this is sickly yellow shit yellow. Let's make more dye. What have we got going on down the bottom of the list? Turnip skin. I really want more spinach. I'm not fussed about potato skin. Potato skin. Potato. Carrot dye is a very sort of light brown. I think we'll stick with the bayberry stuff because we just seem to always have a lot of it. And blue and yellow aren't the worst colours in the world. It'll make it look like a sort of IKEA, but it'll be fine. We'll live. Well, I hope so. Because death by IKEA sounds horrifying. But now I'm imagining resurrection by IKEA, where you just sort of like open up the flat pack and like pull out all these thin slices of meat that you stack on top of each other like a CAT scan. Excuse me? Sorry, I didn't say anything there. I don't know what you heard. Oh, look, all of our dwarves are out of the super sad zone and are heading towards the mildly miffed area. I like it. We're missing musical instruments here. I feel like we could be making more. Because of that, I'm going to have a little look at my lists. They're not moving this shit out again. Look, more rotten food. Pig kidney roast. Have I got a worker order on here that says it can only make tallow? No. What gives? Okay, we'll have to let it fly for now. Oh, Cyril, why are you tantruming so much? Oh, we got a mood? Udib on ulaman M. The armourer. Oh, this could be good. This could be good. It is going to take up our forge, but, you know, could be worse. I've just realised I haven't put walls on these offices, and we can now do that. Let's press H for a hollow wall. Choose items manually. I want strictly blocks. And let's see what we've got most of. Allanite, microcline, chromite. Well, we'll start with the microcline office. Then we'll come over here and we will make a chromite office. There we go. This one here can be... Allanite. There we go. And then this one we'll make out of earthenware bricks, I suppose. Ooh, we're getting a nice supply of earthenware bricks. A little backlog. Good. That's what you want. Oh, backlog. It's making me think of people pooping while they're doing handstands. Oh, I've got a backlog. I don't know where that came from. Well, I do know where it came from. It came from my mind. Oh, well. C'est la vie. I hope I've actually got these. I hope they don't put in another coffin order, another hatch order. In fact, what if I up the order list? Let's try it. Work orders. That's 10 already. What about this middle one? I've already done that one. It's the side one. That's it. There we go. And this one also. Work orders. Okay. And then when they come in, I can pause the ones I don't want. So we don't want blocks. We don't want coffin. We don't want hatch covers. We want glass tables. Oh, these are all getting cancelled because of the lack of sand. Okay. All right. Whatever. Well, these guys are supposed to be collecting sand. Let's make it urgent now then. You got what you want? Working secretly. Okay, he's already on the job. He's making out of steel, apricot wood logs, pigtail cloth, and stray piglet bones. Oh, bother. Poor old A.A. Milne's piglet. There we go. Okay. Clothing's looking okay. It's starting to come out coloured. We've got some violet. Ooh. Udib on ul amamen. No. Udib ol on ul amem. Armourer has created Enalbungek, a steel helm. Yes, he offers it to the Cavernous Creations. Very nice. Okay, pause for a moment. Let's get up to that barracks. Where is my barracks? Here it is. And we're going to say, I would like a stockpile here. Except artifact armor. Okay. And then we come over here and we say, I would like armor for the head called a helm. And I want strictly artifacts made of steel of any colour, because apparently that's a problem. Usable, undyed and dyed. Total quality also artifact. There we go. Cool. Unpause. And then hopefully we'll see it brought there instead of to the artifact stockpile here, which I need to go to check that no, we do not put armour in. Good. Okay. Happy with that. Someone's just gone to have a drink out of a... Is he having a drink out of the artifact goblet? They are. Look at this. Adasavot. Oh, very nice. Beautiful. Okay, well, I'm sure they're going to enjoy that. That'll lift their mood. Maybe we should chain that to the booze stockpile so everybody gets a chance to use it. And they all get lovely communicable diseases. They all get cold sores. How much stuff have we got sitting in here? Oh, loads. Okay. I did want to mix up the orders a bit, didn't I? Let's have a quick look in the torso clothier. See what we can make out of cloth. Dresses, coats, cloaks, robes. Images. Can we sew cloth images onto clothing, or is that not an option? We can make some ropes. I don't really want to do that, though. There's hoods. Could make hoods. Cloaks are cool. Could make everyone loincloths. Do they need it? Caps might be fun. Give everyone a cap. We could all have yarn caps, maybe? Not sure. What is our situation for cloth? We've got a lot of pigtail. Yeah, we are not short of pigtail, but we're also quite short of yarn. Interesting. What? Add new task. Weave yarn into cloth. Can it be done? No. Oh. Okay. So is that because if I go over here, none of this wool has been processed into add new task, spin thread, repeat, urgent. Add new task. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a sec. This is just yak hair. If I go to the workers, it's only good for... Oh, wait. So this one, shearing. This one, spinning. Add new task, spin thread, repeat urgently. This one will have cancelled it. No, it's doing it. Even though it's been forbaddied. Oh. That's fine. That's fine. Once we turn this wool, quite a lot of wool, into yarn, we'll start being able to make yarn stuff. And I think I'm going to go for yarn caps. Oh, actually, leather cloaks and hoods actually might be good. Hang on. Let's have a look at the leather workshop. What work orders have we got? Leather shoes. What about in here? Work orders. 0 allowed. Add. Is there a cape? Can we make a cape? Can we make a cap? Can we make a robe? Yes. And what about a cloak? Okay, and the difference between a robe and a cloak is, I think, sleeves. So we're going to go with leather cloaks. Okay, we're not going to make 10 of them. It's going to be a... Oh, wait, no, that's not how clothes work. We're going to make 30 of them every year. That's how it works. There we go. 30 leather cloaks a year sounds like a sensible thing to do. And also, yarn... Oh, bags. Okay. We want yarn hats. And I think we should get leather hoods, actually. Or yarn hoods. Yarn caps. A human caravan has arrived. Okay, well, they're very trade happy this time round, aren't they? Let's move goods. We've probably got a load of non-pristine clothing that needs moving. What about pits? No pits. Hey, hey. No pits that are worn. Plenty that are just lying around. And we also want any rotten food. Rotten sheep meat, sheep tripe, raw mussels. Oh my god. There we go. Rotten. What else? Everything else is in a auto trade stockpile, isn't it? So they should end up bringing it all up. I know sounds optimistic, because it is. Oh wait, this stockpile is almost empty. Okay, the craft stockpile... Is that even an auto trade stockpile? Yes, it is. What about this bad boy? It's also an auto trade stockpile. It looks like we don't actually have that much to trade. It's a bit sad, isn't it? How are these guys doing? Potash, lovely. Soap, great. Ash, lovely. Oh wait, no, that's all there is in there. Oh, now I've got potash. We can do stuff in the kiln, can't we? We can make pearl ash. That's an option. If I come to this one on the end, add a new task. Yeah, that's pearl ash. That gives us clear glass. So I'm going to say in this workshop, we're going to put some work orders in. I'm going to say make pearl ash. Make it one at a time, of course. And do it until we have 10 pearl ash-ish. Pearl ash-ish. Pearl ash-ish. And where am I going to store that? I'm just going to leave it in the workshop, I think. Because it's only used to make raw glass, or clear glass, isn't it? Weapon racks, spike can be paused. We don't need the spike order going through. What else have we got here? Terrariums, we have got some... They're not urgent. Raw green glass needs to continue so we can keep our gem cutters going. Green glass tubes can be paused. Glass vials can be paused. Weapon racks are useful. Does this just mean nothing happens until I... Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Maybe this is fine if you've got like a full complement. Oh, I didn't put my dingo in the pasture, did I? Let's do that. Was it a dingo? It wasn't a dingo, was it? It was something else. A coyote, that's the one. Let's check that any grazers aren't in pastures. Exclude those. Exclude egg layers. And exclude juveniles. Dogs, cats, pigs. There's the coyote in loose cage. There we go. Cat. Okay, we won't put cats in that have been claimed as pets in exterior stockpiles. That sounds madness. That sounds like madness. The artifact helm has not yet been brought to its final resting place. That's fine, though. Let's go and take a look at... There it is. Enalbungek. Let's have a little look. This is a steel helm. All craft dwarfship is of the highest quality. It is studded with steel, decorated with apricot wood, and encircled with bands of pigtail. This object menaces with spikes of pigbone. Oh, nice. So studded and spiked and all sorts. It's very nice. Enalbungek. Forever may it be worn by our champions, etc. Ooh, getting a lot more activity around here now that I've... What are you up to? Okay, it is picking up the jobs. Don't need pedestals urgently. Do need boxes, do need cabinets. That's good. Not urgently in need of toys, to be honest. It's God knows it's fine. Okay, it looks like stuff is happening here. That's good. They are collecting sand still, so we're on top of the tide. Let's take a little look at the bedrooms. Oh, they're all getting good now. Starting to see the furniture appear. Cabinets. And actually, you can see in the rooms. Ah, JC experiences bedroom. Stressed and unconscious. To be fair, though, we have not seen any moods from this guy. So Serol perhaps needs some encouragement. We could make them the sheriff. Why is that vacant? Didn't we have a sheriff? We did have a sheriff, didn't we? That's odd, because this is their office. Holy shit. No wonder the crime's been running rampant. Who do we make sheriff, then? Who's going to be the one to send JC to do the punishing? We need to find somebody with an appropriate personality, and that's going to be an absolute nightmare. Let's find someone who's happy. Let's go first with Cog Vutokstath, the clothier. Let's have a look. What are you like? Disdains power, disdains merriment, tough, resilient, recovers quickly, disdains hard work. Good, so they're going to slack off. That's what we want. Personality, impervious to the effects of stress. Oh. Ah. Maybe we do make them the sheriff then. Let's do it. Cog, you've just earned yourself a sheriffship. There we go. And they're actually put at the top of the list for some reason. Interesting. Right, we should be able to wait for a second. Is that Cog there? No, that's Eral. Let's pause again. And now we can look at our nobles and see that she just needs a dining room, modest, and weapon racks and whatnot. So where's their bedroom? First of all, we need to look Cog up. There we go. And then we need to look at their rooms. Decent study. Fine quarters. No dining room. Okay, let's go to the quarters. There we are. In actual fact, maybe we want to put a bedroom in here, right? If we put a bedroom off the side of here that can go to the sheriff, they can stay always in their bedroom. That said, it's not going to take much to really tart this up a bit, is it? Let's put some armor stand, weapon rack nonsense in there. No, military. There we go, weapon rack. Maybe a display stand. And in fact, maybe we make this the sheriff's bedroom. It's just an easy way to go about it, right? Blocked by unmovable item. Why don't you shut your fucking mouth? There we go. Top priority, please. We want all of these things made as urgent as possible, please. Thank you. Cool. Also, I need to say this is the sheriff's bedroom. Sheriff/captain of the guard. Ah, Reichland Raider. You are the lover of the sheriff. I fucked the sheriff, but I did not fuck the deputy. Intriguing. Okay, so who else is going to need a fancy bedroom? Let's take a look. They just need a cabinet, and the next thing we want is a dining room for them. But there is a dining room already designated over here. It just needs making nicer. Make it nicer, make it nicer, make it nicer, please. There's all the tables and chairs. Wunderbar. It's a shame you can't make something bottom priority. That would actually be more useful. A button to say, make this low priority, make this not make this high priority. I'm going to set this so that everybody's smoothing the office preferentially, and we'll also put some doors on it, because everyone knows if you like it, you got to put a door on it. And we need to up the value of the dining room. Mind you, just smoothing it and putting the table and chair in might work. That might work. Still no artifacts in the artifact stockpile, but that's okay. It's going to take a little while for... What's this? Members of the nobility have required rooms and can make demands. They cannot be reassigned. Administrators handle various aspects of your fortress and can be reassigned. Many administrators also require rooms. Okay, that's fine. We can give administrators rooms. Not a problem. Ah, shit, the merchants. Fart knockers! Come on, broker. Come on, broker. Come on, broker. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can get here before the trading ends. Do I make a teleport job just so that... Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. The last one. The trader's the last one. What? What do you mean drink? Where are you? Dodoc. I've had enough of this nonsense. Finding you, and I'm going to fucking teleport you to the thing. Dodoc, 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 Dodoc. There you are. There's the broker. Lovely. Where are you? Let's go to him. Oh, cancel. Don't expel him. Fucking hell. Calm down. There's Dodoc. Is it Control T? Control Shift T? There we go. This mad lad here. Selected unit. Bosh. Okay. Just come down here. Get in the that barracks. Lovely. And then we can pause there. He's left for a drink. Stinking dum-dum. Can you come back, please? God damn it. We should have an access way from here to over here, so they don't have to path all the way through the fortress to get themselves some food. That would be easier. Nope, no traders trading. We missed the opportunity. And Serol is tantruming again. In the corridor, outside people's rooms. Brilliant. I bet that's what everybody wants to hear. Someone's bringing the appropriate furniture down to this room, and that should sort the sheriff out. That's all good. Okay, don't sit there watching it. It will take ages. I'm annoyed I missed that trade. It wasn't vital, but it's good to get rid of all the crap that we don't want. I suppose we could start dumping stuff in the volcano, couldn't we? That is an option. I could just make a magma dump and have everything that's not wanted duffed in there. But the problem is we'll end up chucking bags and stuff in. It's always a danger. You don't want to be just willy-nilly flinging things into the magma. Don't fling willy-nilly. Fling with precision. Okay. Are we getting the... Yes, the sheep wool cloth is coming in. So now I can add the... Not handwear. Where's the headwear one? Oh, we don't have a headwear clothier. How many leather cloaks have we got? Well, we'll see. Maybe I could add an order in here for leather hoods, but I think a cloak actually has a hood, doesn't it? Yes, look. There we go. The cloak comes with a hood. Okay. That's good. Which means I also need a stockpile for cloaks. Accept cloaks. Leave me alone, cat. Custom finished goods. Armor made of leather. Is that right? I think we're right here. Okay, I'm also going to say cloaks in here. Usable, all colours. Everything but the good shit. Okay. So I'm hoping they'll pull the leather hood, cloaks out into here, and it will be cool. So we don't need hoods if you've got cloaks. So we can make caps then. And I think sheep wool caps will be the one to make it with. So this clothier's workshop, which I originally set to only legendaries to use. We need to say anybody can use that because it's mainly being used for yarn bags. No wonder we've not got any fucking yarn bags. Yarn cap. Okay, we want a yarn cap. One at a time. No. Oh, God. Check yearly. We don't want one at a time. We want 30 at a time. Shit. No, don't cancel anything. Just find the cap. There it is. Yarn cap right at the top of the list. Get in there. Oh, no, don't get in there. That's not what we want. We want to change the number. There we go. Cool. Yarn clothier. Let's not bother saying yarn, just say caps. There we go. Custom, finished goods, type, headwear, other materials, yarn, everything except the good stuff. Everything except the good stuff. All colours, dyed or not. There we go. And I think that should end up with the yarn caps going in there. Fingers crossed. It's possible it will. It's possible it won't. Everyone does seem to have fucked off from the textile zone, though. Should I also spin thread here? Because I feel like we probably ended up with a buttload of yarn just up here that we're not being, it's not being hauled. Also, this spin thread job is very demanding. Let's get rid of that. Let's not have that going. And let's hope that they will spin thread as needed. Which they might not. How are the hives doing? They're not, really. We have to wait for something to come along and start living in the hive. Well, maybe we need to put more hives down. Maybe just a couple on the surface isn't good enough. Okay, looking back, let's go and check out our armory, because we're still making steel leggings, but they're not really being hauled out. That's a real issue. We need them melted. And we know that they will pull them into this stockpile. It just happens very slowly. Maybe what I should do is just make it a little bit bigger, make it easier for her. There you go. There's your melty stockpile, all done. Hello, Echo the Echo. Trying to convince my dad, a D&D and Civilization by Sid Meier's fan, to play DF by sending memes. Wish me luck. I don't think he'll have too much trouble. I think he'll enjoy it. As long as he gets it, gives it a go. He'll give it a go and it'll hook him. Maybe. Fingers crossed. Masterpiece green glass cabinet. That's good. Serol's throwing another tantrum. Where's that? It's gone. It's too old. Okay, let's have a look at the justice screen. We now have a Justicia. Unsolved, but these all have Serol as the main what's the name? Witness spotter, witness fingered person, whatever. There we go. Serol, I'm afraid you need to serve some sort of sentence. Some sort of penal sentence. This is the hospital. Don't know why I'm looking in there. We want the prison, which is over here. Which doesn't even have chains. Oh my god. Top priority, we need a chain. So in here, I need to say add new task. Furniture? Steel chain. There we go. Add new task. Furniture. Steel chain. Okay, I am hoping that those get done quick and don't just go straight in the melt pile. That would be extremely annoying. Get that sand cycling. Cancels collect sand, needs empty bag. Shit. Why is sand getting in here? Finished goods. S-A... Oh. Bags? What? That's odd. Interesting. So there's not supposed to be any. I'm going to say no yarn, no silk, no plant cloth, no leather. That seems right. And then these two can get... Oh, don't need auto dumping. Someone's come to collect them already. Wearing a lovely purple robe. Purple robe, purple robe. Rock martyrs. Oh my goodness. Values merriment, self-control. Okay. There we go. They're enjoying getting their cloaks. That's good. So we've got leather cloaks, dresses and trousers. We're going to need... it's a shame we're not burning through clothing quite as fast. Oh no, I shouldn't say that, but because it would be nice to get more masterworks out. But there's not much we can do about that right now. Okay. We are ending up with a lot of cloth clothes. Although, having said that, we are now in a situation where... How much dyed leather have we got? If we can't use... Ah, interesting. Okay. Is this still dyeing leather? It is. Do I make that urgent? I think I should be making dye leather and cloth a little more urgent, just because as we do this, bags are going into the dye cycle and staying there, and we need them to also be shared with the sand cycle. And we can't really rely on the dwarves to make yarn bags with the rapidity we require. Oh, earthenware statue of someone being struck down by the look of it. Nice. Oh yeah, musical instruments. Musical instruments. Let me scratch my eyebrow there, and I'm gonna go to here and see what we can make. Oh, you can't make Kumil hammers, Nadak bows, and Nashon blowpipes. I'll come back to that. Is there an actual other objects? Steel. Oh, we're gonna wait for the steel. Can't click on steel just yet. Ah, oh, no, look, the fortress has gone funny again. We've got 2 people who are super sad. Why? Convict a suspect for this crime, it says in top right. Why is that? For what crime? For what crime should I be convicting these people? For what crime should I be convicting which dwarf? Come on. Savey. Have you tried the illustrated stories like Bronze Murder? Oh, I see. You're talking to... Yes, that's a good idea, actually. They are very good portals into the world of Dwarf Fortress. The worlds of Dwarf Fortress. The many worlds of Dwarf Fortress. Okay, so there's no steel musical instrument in here that I can see. What about... work orders. So if I do that, I can say instrument. You got to do them by name. That is such a pain in the ass. I bet we can make a load of fucking ocarinas in here. Just absolutely blast them out. Oh, what happened there? It's an alert. A thief, which we can happily ignore. Crafts, hives, bricks, powder. Make clay. Interesting. I thought there were more options in here. Oh, there we go. Make instrument. Duh. Cog, Emtan, Igath. Oh, so we'll make a cog. Not a piece. Not a piece. Add new instrument. Emtam. Add new task. Instrument. Igath. There we go. Miner cancels make yarn cap. Oh no. Okay, we're low on yarn cloth, but that's dealable. We can definitely get more yarn. We just need to up the throughput, I think, which means more looms. I'm a lunatic. Okay. I'm putting cloth here. Oh, another thingy. Undyed cloth, and we're going to remove it from there. There we go. And I'm going to auto dump all that pigtail cloth in there. Caravan from the mountain home. Yay! Let's try and remember this time. So, take the tat. Cool. Take all rotten food. I want also... what was the other thing? Pits. What else do we want? Totems? Yeah, all the totems. There we go. In a finished goods bin. Where is that finished goods bin, I wonder? We'll let these items get hauled. I'm just going to go and see if I can find this finished good bin that contains all the stuff. So I can't think where it would be other than around here. And there's no bins in here. And there's no bins up here. Oh, got to talk to the old diplomancer. What do they want this year? There's prepared meals they wanted this time around, wasn't it? Musical instruments. Well, we can definitely do that. In fact, I can set mine to just crank them out. We got any glass instruments? Can make a Della. We won't do it right now. Well, we will. We'll put one in, but... Who are we convicting for a crime? What? Okay, the merchants have arrived. Let's set the broker to go to the depot. Ramalfol. Bronze murder, boat murdered. You know what? I can't think of any others. Krug Smash is a good channel to watch because he does these nice illustrated forts. Oh God, who else? I can't think of any other particular forts. It's getting a bit nippy now. I might put my jumper on in a sec. Come on, bring an item to the depot. Do I wait for all the items? They're taking their time about it, aren't they? Maybe I should just do the cheaty cheat again and teleport them all in. I mean, that is a bit naughty. But it will get rid of all this miasma-producing rotten shite. I'm going to do it. Boom, there we go. The items should go down pretty fast now. Come on, keep going. Not yet. No heating on yet. But I'm pretty sure I will be being petitioned about that relatively soon. It won't take long. But I'm a jumper man. I'm all about jumpers and layers. It doesn't have to be heating straight away. That's what I say. Right, broker requested at depot. Currently asleep. That's not ideal. So we're going to use the burrow to get him there. What are all these? Cap, Cogsack, Mincot, Leggings, Masterpieces, Sheriff, Slaughtered, Tantrum, Eral. There we go. Trade! Right, we'll sell these seed barrels. We don't want them. We don't want the dresses. Actually, just have a look at them. Am I accidentally getting rid of any non-tatty clothing? I don't think I am. I think we're good. Okay. Shoes, socks, gloves, bags. Yep. All that can go. Bins. Now, I don't want to put this in yet, but let's see how much it's worth. Oh, it's not that much. About £1,000. Okay. We can sell the figurine. We can sell the loose scepters, crowns, earrings, meat. I'm assuming that's rotten. Rotten shad. Loose seeds, totems, trousers. So everything? Everything except the bin. And that gets us £3,000 of trade. It's not a lot, but if they've brought some interesting stuff, we might get some interesting stuff. Do I want to buy an alpaca? They're woolly. They'll get us more yarn, but lack of yarn is not really our concern at the moment. We have plenty of sheep, and nothing's tried to attack us yet at all, so... Do I buy the iron anvil? May as well. I don't need the meat. I don't need the fish. Plants are always good because you can make booze out of them and dyes, so we'll buy those. Thread's useful. Keep that. Don't need steel axe blades, cheese, crutches, scroll rollers. Scrolls could be interesting. Misconceptions about the trenches. And we could buy an U'am frame. Let's buy the Sholeb, the M-Tan as well, because they're valuable. I'll get the alpaca. It's not required, but I may as well. It can always act as meat chaff. We could buy extra picks as well. There goes the wanker guy in the trade depot. Heard him again. Oh, wanker! How about gauntlets? I'll let them take away a nice tidy profit. There's no point putting them right down to the line. Okay, there we go. And now we can free our broker by allowing him to do as they wish in their lovely blue leather cloak. I do like these cloaks, actually. They're nice. They're different. The robes are a little bit more sort of like round the front as well. I like the idea of the cloak going behind. In fact, let's put some... No, I'll wait for the masterworks downstairs. We're not going to fanny around here. It'll be fine. Who are our two saddies? Let's have a little peek. That was what was on my mind before the traders. Serol, understandably, and Ficod the crafts dwarf. Both currently resting. Horseradishes must be pretty upset. Haggard, unconscious, and seriously injured. Yeah. What about you? Just injured. Okay. Can we get... We've got a chief medical dwarf, right? We need to actually assign other medical dwarfs. So I'm going to say... We've got a doctor. Okay, we need a diagnostician, which only the doctor is able to do, which we will now give to this weaver. And then we need a surgeon, which we will give to this fisher dwarf, who has presumably cut a few fish up. That's the thoughts. There we go. And presumably this will result in some treatment and happiness. I hope. We do need to get this smooth, so I'm going to make that tier 3. There we go. That should happen at some point, but not very urgently, because I've just noticed a lot of this round here is tier 3, isn't it? Oh, that's tier 4. That's tier 3, the bedrooms. Okay, so they just are not fucking doing tier 3 jobs. Ooh, I see Ficod's teeth are in the graveyard. It sounds like she's got every reason to be upset. Although, someone else is getting upset now. That's not good. We need more dwarves. I think I might have to put the migration cap up by 10. Get 10 freshies. And then maybe we'll start seeing some bedroom movement. Some specifically up and down bedroom movement. Or I suppose backwards and forwards. You could be oriented in many ways. What is your sexual orientation? Vertical. Are we good here? Are all these noble bedrooms sorted? No, we're still waiting for a modest dining room for the sheriff. Let's have a little look. There's the dining room. Auto assign to the sheriff. Right, okay. What about this office? Has that been assigned? Yes, that has. Good. Okay. And now? Yay! All good. All good. And the merchants have gone. The merchants of Penis. Do I not have a normal stockpile for bookcases? Let's set one of those up to try and haul some stuff out. 2x6. Accept bookcases. They're actually one word, are they? Oh god, I don't care enough. Furniture type. Boo. Oh, it's what? Are they large tools? Let's see what happens with other large tools made of green glass, of all qualities except the best. We'll see how that pans out. I'm pretty sure we're going to see step ladders and all that stuff. Can you provide a dining hall and office for my hammer dwarf? Well, your hammer dwarf, oh, I put loads of extra letters in there, does not actually request to them. So they get to use the legendary one, which I think is actually better than any of the other ones we've provided. The sheriff has a bit of a sad little bedroom. Dining room, sorry. Can I have some andesite blocks? Clock? That's a bit advanced. Oh, I pressed the screenshot key by accident. Why are we not making andesite blocks? Am I only making blocks of specific materials? I'm just not making any blocks. That's why. Damn. Make rock blocks and just repeat it. There we go. Although having said that, I should probably go make rock blocks again and specify andesite, otherwise they're not going to fucking use it, are they? Get rid of that. There you go. Andesite blocks, go. And then we can fill in some more andesite floor spaces. Or maybe we'll get more fun, colourful stuff. Let's see how much chromite we've got. Probably not much. What can I build a wall there? 5 items made of... We've got 2 chromite blocks. That's pretty rough. Although we probably have quite a few bricks now. 60 earthenware bricks. Okay, what I will do is... It's 4... 9... 4 by 4. What's that? That's 16. Okay, yeah, 16 earthenware bricks there. 16 earthenware bricks there, and then I'm just gonna fill in. Sorry, did someone say something? Apparently not. There we go. Right, let's fill that in with earthenware bricks, and then we can work on this down here as we need to. Has anyone brought any food out of here? No. Okay. I really think the only option is 10 more dwarves, because if they're not having any babies, what can we do? Is there any way to get them randy? Okay, let's create another... This is the dyes, right? Okay, so I'm going to minimize... I'm going to make this one smaller. Not minimize it, just make it smaller. There we go. And I'm going to make a dyed cloth stockpile that goes down there, except... Cloth. There we go. Custom cloth. Dyed. Any colour. Yarn. Cloth. Silk. Yes, that's cool. Okay, good stuff. You need people to get married. Maybe lock them in a tavern, get them drunk, and they can make bad life choices. Maybe. We did try a significant social session where they all got locked in together. Digger. Okay, that might work. That might work if they can get them. If we can get them all mobile phones. Amazing. Mobile phones. Ooh, look, the tables are finally going into this damn guild that's taken so long to get up to snuff. Oh, everything's gone quiet on here. Because all of these... have we run out of sand? Yes, we have. There we go. Sand is being collected. Or at least that is the dream. Did anything go into my large tools stockpile? Oh, pedestals. Oh, okay. Not bookcases. Tools. Tools. Okay. Right, what's happening in here? Some steel chains. They're being picked up for something. That's good. And lots of leggings that need melting. I will put in a leggings melting order just to be sure that it gets done. There we go. We won't melt the chains, though. They're needed. You will never melt the chains. Okay. Bag of turnip seeds. Why has this ended up in here? It just feels like the wrong spot for it, right? Hives, cabinets. Okay, there's a lot of good stuff being stored in here. I'm happy with it. I'm going to take a little look over to the dining hall and see if they've actually installed any of the musical instruments I requested. That's not over here, that's down here. Nothing. Construction suspended, waiting for an instrument. I could have sworn we had some instruments. I've definitely seen them. I've definitely bought some. Maybe I just need to assemble something. If I just go through and make all the parts. Let's see. No, it's only ballista and catapults that you can make parts for. See, there's assemble Alice as in Eknar, Kumil, Nadak, Nashon, among other things, but so Alice as in that's all ballista arrows. That's ballista Eknar. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm not going to remember any of these. Down the line, once the actual furniture orders are a bit more done, then we'll be doing this. Lots of seed bags being pulled out. Fair enough. How's our level of meals going? It's fine, but just people aren't pulling stuff out of stockpiles. We're gonna activate the social burrow again, I think. We need to get people socializing so they get married. So let's go to here. Unpause social. Everyone can run in. And they can take jobs from outside, but we want them to kind of spend some time together. So let's get them in here. I mean, do I actually remove some of the other stuff? Like the bedrooms. Do we need them all to be going to the bedrooms for that? Because strictly speaking, as I understand it, the bedroom is not a requirement for dwarven reproduction. They'll do it on the floor anywhere. Or whatever, I don't know. He didn't feel anything after seeing a turkey hen's dead body. What? Interesting. Oh. Oh, that was a lot of cancellations. Oh yeah, it's gonna be loads. Stockpiles are inaccessible. That's fine. Let's see if this actually has any effect on the mood of the fortress, because there's definitely a chance it won't. Why are they going to get food from there? There's literally prepared meals here. Yet they just go and grab... What's this guy eating? Just any old shit, is it? He hasn't got it with him anymore. This guy's probably just come back. He's storing an item in a barrel.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay. Are they storing these meals in a barrel? What? Oh, wait. Did I not change this one to not be prepared meals? I did. What about this one? Does this one take prepared meals? No. You're right. That's a shame. Anyway, where were we? Oh, a mist generator. That's true. Maybe if I look into generating some mist, we might end up with a little bit of Zionistic... Oh, that sounds wrong. Some Matrix Zion sex. We'll see. We'll see. So, we could do the drop pit as well, but we haven't had any raiders yet, and our military aren't exactly on top form. Why is the food and drink being so poorly distributed as well? That's a problem. All right, calm down, calm down. Everyone's either in the burrow or in one of the social zones. It's all good. The mood is not improving. The mood's actually drifting down. Yes, maybe that was a mistake. It was a bit of a poor phrasing. What we got going on down here? See, they keep coming to these places. Are you storing an item in a barrel? What is it? What is the item? Doesn't show what they're carrying, does it? Interesting. And are they just taking stuff out of... The prepared meals have been put into the prepared meal stockpile. That's very unusual. Prepare lavish meal. I think... we need to change the work order for these. Because they're not making it enough. Now that they're being moved, great, but we don't have a stockpile of them anymore. So... where's my lavish meals? There we go. Rather than making... and aiming for 60, now let's aim for... 120. There we go, double it. Also, prepare lavish meals 2 at a time. Doubled the throughput. Maybe. That might not work. We might end up seeing something a little bit weird there. Oh, this is just pigtail cloth. Ah, okay. So this is... so in here, dyed cloth. We need to come into here and change this one so it's undyed. No, that's not right. We want to get rid of it. That's what we want to do. Donk, donk, donk. There we go. Control F. Sorry, Control H. There we go. Let's move all this, and it can go here. Yeah, it can go in the dyed cloth stockpile, whatever. And there's the undyed cloth. Nice. There we go. Actually, that should be technically on both sides of here, I think. In fact, let's do it like that. There we go. And the thread, I'm actually going to make that a little smaller to fit the undyed cloth in. Hang on. There we go. Change the layout. Bosh. Bosh. There we go. And then click on that one. Okay, cool. We'll let them run a little bit longer in here, but this putting them in the actually putting them in the social zone seems to have just saddened them up. So let's pause the social zone. Let them get on with other stuff. See how they pan out. Because that was just making more people sad. Oh, what? Blackberry wine vial. Carrot wine vial. Okay. I'm not sure we want to be selling vials of our drink. That just sounds awkward. Okay. We're nearly there with the furniture. Oh, actually, no, we're not. We've still got a lot of boxes and cabinets to be done. But they are coming along nicely. They are filling out the furniture just bit by bit. Bit by tiny weeny bit. How's our meals going? Got some chicory in here. Rendering fat is really not on the top of our list of urgent things to do, is it? We have so much of it. Well, I'm going to allow it to be cooked. I'm going to do it. I'm going to allow them to cook tallow. Work orders, labour. Here we go. Kitchen. And then I say T-A-L-L-O-W. Right, we've got 261 cheap tallow. Definitely cook that. And 223 dog tallow. And 462 pig tallow. Right, we'll cook all of those. And we'll only make soap out of cat, yak, deer. Actually, no. I'm going to cook red pando, cook kiwi, cook deer, cook turkey. We're only making sheep out of cats and yaks. Yeah. Sounds good. Good. That way we can actually cook stuff up. Well, I mean, we're not in a shortage of soap. We've still kept a few things that are going to be available as tallow users. And there we go, all the pig and sheep soap. Very handy. Should have put this nearer the well, shouldn't I? Mind you, we're not miles away from the well stack. It's just one floor down. It's relatively close. As you can see from a 64% complete pig soap bar right there. Very nice. So, thinking about a mist generator, seeing as I've got it on my mind, where do I put it? In the entry hall? In the dining room? Can I even do it in the dining room? Where is the dining room?
Wherever you like.
We could put a mist generator over the dining hall. I could do like a central set of gratings here. They all do seem to path. Oh no, they path around the edge as well. Or we could do it to the entry to the dining hall. We have got clear space above this corridor here, so it can be done here. We could even make like separate mist generators rather than having the one that sprays down like 3 pumps worth of stuff. Maybe I could have the channels separate out. Maybe. I have to think about it. We will also need a power infrastructure. Let's go to the water level. So, if we want, we can establish flow through this channel by smoothing the edge of the map, which we haven't done yet. Can I channel through here? Yeah, I could, actually. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to dig across like that. It has to be priority 3, though, because apparently that's the only job level that will be selected. And then we go down. No, mine. There we go. Take one down there. Take one down there. And then we can dig from there all the way to the edge of the map. Cool. And across here, I could dig back this way. That far. And there we have that. Good. I'm hoping we'll be able to establish flow. That will be ideal. No one's coming down here, though. Oh, I know why. Because I said people didn't have to just mine. Ooh, did I remove picks? Oh, that's a thing. That's a real thing. Did I remove picks from the melting pile? Motherfucker. That's pikes. Picks. There we go. Damn it, we've probably melted all the fortress picks. Oh no, we got a load in here. It's okay. It's okay. We've got picks. We've got picks. What about all the mining down here? No one doing that? Oh, they had to stop. There we go. Should I also set some vein mining going? I think I will. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to say auto. Tier 7. It's not urgent. Just get it done. Get it out of the walls. We don't need it in there. We need it in our workshops. All good? All good. It's very few veins, to be honest. Quite a weak mine area, to be honest. Oh, hang on. I've got some hematite over here. A little bit more there. It's all good. Got some gems there. That's about it. Okay. We'll let it ride. Hello, Moreb. You should melt pigs too to get some pig iron. Well, that would be handy. Although I have been melting steel chain leggings because I'm a cheater to make my steel. For now. We will probably find some other way of doing it. Oh. Oh, yeah. This is right. This is right. That's fine. We did ask for this to be dug out. And I also do want to dump it there. Cool. And this has been dug? Not quite, but we're getting there. Let them dig it all the way to the end, and then I'll ask for some smoothing. Smoothie, smoothie. And then we'll fortify, of course. Smooth. Anyone picking that up? We'll wait. We can come back in a bit and turn it into a fortification. There we go. And we can move all this crap up to the appropriate stockpile. Because Lord knows dwarves would take forever to do it. Mind you, we are stuck at like 30 dwarves. We have kind of... Hello, Slashkey, welcome back. We have put ourselves... What the fuck is this? Why have I channeled out the floor here? That wasn't what I asked them to do, was it? Oh, shit. Oh, well. Constructed floor there. Have earthenware bricks, sure, why not? Earthenware bricks, and there, earthenware bricks. What a fucking wally. How did I manage that? Oh well, at least we didn't fall through someone's bedroom. That would be good. But bad, rather. I was like, oh, excuse me. Didn't mean to. Oh, the alpaca's been left indoors, of course. That's where you keep grazers, isn't it? As under a roof as possible. There we go. Good stuff. Well, thank you very much. Not me playing the acoustic guitar, of course. That's the people playing, making the soundtrack for the game. Dabu? Dabu. I was unaware of them until Dwarf Fortress. Good stuff, though. Okay, they've cancelled digging because of damp stone, which is not what I was hoping for. There we go. Okay, there's only a little further to go, though. So if I... They are doing tier 4 digging orders now, so that's interesting. Why are you not digging that out? Ah, I'm using the wrong tool. Of course. What's above? Okay, so they really are going to need some hand-holding to get underneath this bad boy. Which is a shame. Oh, that's a lot of ore. You know what? Oh, actually, I've noticed there's more vein stuff here. Tier 7, please. Veiny. Any more veins? Exposed. Not really, but we have a mood. Crafts dwarf. Okay. Okay. Magma glass. Not bad. And begun a mysterious construction instantaneously. Instantaneously. Okay. Oh, there's more stuff here. Anything else on this floor? Have I missed? Nope. They've still not done the smoothing job, but that's okay. Let's go up to the stoneworkers, which are over here. There we go. Dump that and return to the underground bit, because what we can do here is channel out places for water wheels. What am I doing? Central walkway, water wheels either side, or I could do 3 water wheels across, couldn't I? Well, we're going to start by doing water wheels all the way down here. I shouldn't do that at tier 7. It needs to be at tier 1, just because I want that done immediately. And then all the way down here, we can place a water wheels. Oh, look at them rip through there. Easel peasel. Lemon squeezle. Machines, water wheels. So we'll start up this end and say 1. Can't be done. Got to put a mechanism in first. Adim id Musish, the crafts dwarf, has created Ni Ingizim Both Undurad, a green glass window. She offers it to the cavernous creation. A green glass window? That seems a bit counterproductive. You really want a clear glass window, right? And we are making the material for clear glass windows, so that's good. Yeah, it's 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this should be plenty. We're going to connect them by axles. Take me down to the paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Oh, won't you please transfer talk? Oh, yeah. That's how it works. Talk with a Q. Now I can put in water wheels. There we go. Water wheels, yeah! Okay, and then we're not yet ready to do the whole channeling this shit out, but we'll get there. Because what we're going to do is probably... Let's bring it over just one more. Oops. One more. There we go. So we only have to channel out these 3 here and we can refloor over them. And then has this been smoothed? No. No. Absolutely not. Fuck you, it says. I'm a little concerned we're making so many vials and putting our booze in it. I mean, it's okay. We can sell it, but... Oh, hang on. How many logs have we got? None. Log doesn't roll downstairs. It doesn't do it alone or in pairs. It doesn't roll over your neighbor's dog. It's not great for a snack. It doesn't fit on your back. It's not log. Okay. Outside is where we source logs. Oh, I've got a herd of deer running around. We don't need those. They can bog off. Actually, we haven't done anything with our switchback trap corridor, have we? We must have some terrariums, right? We must already have some. So I'm going to start putting down a floor in here. In fact, let's just do this. There we go. All the way up to here. Bosh. 135. We should have a few andesite blocks by now. $83. Bum. Okay, that's fine though, because if we do this, will that be less than 83? Not quite. How about that? Exact. Precise. Okay. That's good. So we've got those going in and we can start, once they've been built, we can put in some mechanisms. Traps, that's what we want. Okay. Everything going nicely here? Yep, everything's going nicely here. We're not dyeing though, but we are making dye. Dye cloth, repeat, add new task, dye leather, repeat. There we go. Lovely. We could take from, give to. Well, that feels a little much, really. How much leather have we got in the tannery? Quite a bit. Does the tannery give particularly anywhere? No, just gives wherever. People can just go and get the leather. It's up to them. Productivity with parasocial company is the best. That's good. Good, I like it. Oh, shit. Yeah, don't smack your microphone. Sometimes you can't have stuff on in the background. That is true. But very often you can. Very often indeed. So how many lavish meals have we got now? Are they going in the stockpile? Oh my god, they're going in the stockpile. This is incredible. Apart from this rotten pig tallow roast, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh god, I'm feeling hungry just hearing the phrase pig tallow roast. Can we make new dyes? You can still make bayberry leaf dye. Hazel leaf dye. Persimmon dye. That's an interesting grey, isn't it? Oh, spinach leaf dye. That can definitely be done. And I'll make the persimmon dye as well. Make dye. Where was it? Persimmon! Gene Simmons dye. Don't make Gene Simmons dye. That's... Mr. Simmons, I've finally caught up with you. Dye cloth, dye leather. Sure, why not? Let me just... There's one. And... Oh, I stretched, I nearly farted. Excuse me. Oh, I did fart. Anyway. Dye cloth, dye leather. That's fine. We want that. Should I dye thread? That will get us a bit further as well. So I'm going to do that. Add, dye, thread. Repeat. So we'll just sort of mix it up a bit. The dyed thread can immediately be made into dyed cloth and then will be hauled straight into here. It doesn't need to even go into the undyed cloth pile, but we'll see what happens. Making dye, all good. Brilliant. Okay. So now I turn my attention to the glass makers. Once again, the glass makers. Actually, first of all, how's the furniture situation? We're good in here. This has all been supplied, has it? Nope, still waiting for some thrones. The bedrooms still need boxes, cabinets. I mean, there will be other stuff as well. Maybe display stands. Whose bedroom is this? With the display stand. Oh, it's Artisan the Liars, and they are our, I think they're our expedition leader / mayor. If they aren't, they're going to be very upset by me assigning it to them. There they are, expedition leader. So yeah, they're fine. They're fine. Their bedroom is all good. Okay, mica bracelets, all good. Okay, good, good. So we do need boxes and cabinets, so let's get them prioritized. Goblets paused. Did I put... Yeah, they're allowed 10 work orders in here. Thrones, don't need tubes, don't need vials. Please don't put them in my list. Coffins, not currently high on my list. Let's get rid of them. Tables we want, portals we want, terrariums, pause, blocks, pause. Okay, and then I'll say, make me some table. Make me table, please. Okay, all good. In fact, what if I come in here and I say, add new task, green glass, cabinet, repeat urgently. There we go. Let's just churn out some cabinets. And then in this one, add new task, green glass, box. And we'll churn out some repeat boxes. And that should hopefully get the bedrooms sorted. Let's have a quick look at the saddies again. Who have we got in the miffed zone over here? Serol and Ficod. Well, Serol put Ficod in the hospital, so... No health problems. Apart from their left-hand thumb smashed, or thumbnail smashed apart. That's horrible. All good, though. Head hair torn apart. They're looking okay. We don't have any traction benches. I need to make them. How many have I got? 6. Okay. Traction bench. I don't need 10. I want 6. And that's all we'll ever need. But I am going to need chains. Yeah, firing up DF is the end of any meaningful work. Oh, chains. Yeah, sorry, I got confused for a second. Maybe I could put steel chains as a repeat order. That might make sense just to keep them in stock. But then I need to take chains out of the melt pile, I think. Because I don't think I think we'll lose steel on them. Which, of course, makes sense. You should. You should lose a little bit of steel every time you melt and reconstitute something. But hey-ho. Come on, save, save. Oh my goodness. Very high productivity. An album gek. I would like to get an album gek moved up to the depot, but I don't think they're going to do it. Oh, yeah, chains. Sorry. Work orders. Add. I'm just going to order 10 steel chains. There's no point being fancy about it. We just need to get the traction benches done. What? Oh, it's a work order, so they'll need to actually validate it before it appears. Of course, that makes sense. Another thief. Inside the fort, wow. Mind you, they've only got to get past here and they're all sorted. I tell you what we need to do, I've just realised. Cage traps. There we go. What's the alert? Oh, just a thief. Okay. All right, back to the trade depot. Not the trade depot, the barracks. Now, what I need is... What I'm going to have to do is transfer these guys, the mental health squad, into a separate barracks. Well, maybe not, though. Because part of the idea was that we would have like a squad that just trains nearly constantly, but maybe we could just cycle everybody through this training depot. I want everybody to have decent quality gear. I'll tell you what, I can put in a work order in the workshop. In fact, let's expand. We're at a silly position here. Look, we've got one forge and one smeltery in a place where we have a huge amount of magma available. Let's just be sensible. I'm going to say, is it time to redo glass or even put a floor in here? Elves, okay. Last time the elves didn't bring much of interest at all, but we'll see what they bring. And hopefully we'll have enough to warrant buying it. Okay, that'll do. They're only going to bring 27 items up. If they have something interesting on them that we want to buy, we can bring more gear, I think. I think. Okay. We built this city on quinoa. Wow, we really are waiting for these chains to be pulled out, aren't we? It's taking forever. Mind you, there's a lot of hauling going on. Maybe I need to be a bit more generous with wheelbarrows. Do they move more stuff or do they just move stuff faster with the wheelbarrows? I'm not entirely up to date with them. Okay, they're building, they're doing all right. Where am I putting these guys then? So we need more smelteries. We don't need a huge number of smelteries, to be fair. Keeping up with the melt orders is not the bottleneck. It's actually making stuff. Because they're not even pulling them out. Masterwork steel chain leggings. I tell you what. JC experience. Rather than the custom bedroom and all that jazz, let's get you some fancy trousers. There we go. Steel chain leggings. There you go. Bosh. What else we got here? Not the helm. That's going in the military. But for now, you get to wear fancy steel chain leggings. Isn't that exciting? It's your uniform, you know. Can I borrow a bit of water, please? Oh, you have it, yeah. It's more the glass. Oh my god, I got loads of Discord messages. I must actually read those because last time I didn't. I streamed for an hour to nobody. Okay, this is a new chat, but oh, it's not a new chat. It's an old chat. Okay, whatever. Let's come back to that because it's not relevant to the stream at all. There we go. Hello to the new member of Discord as well. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. I won't say your name out loud because that looks like a real name, not a screen handle. So I don't want to accidentally start doxing people. Not really doxing, is it? When you just someone's name, but it's just rude. It's just rude to say someone's name when they don't want you to, or might not want you to. We need some more temples, apparently. What we've got just isn't doing the religious lifting that we need. Where is it? There we go. I mean, it is a little bit plain, isn't it? Still, though. True, true. I don't want to force them to apparate in front of me. Or not apparate, teleport. That's another way of saying it. Okay, the dyeing's coming along. It's keeping us in stock. Although, we are getting low on cloth. That is a thing. That said, though, all the most recent stuff that's getting made is coming out dyed, which is nice. Good stuff. Okay. It's annoying that you can't name items in the fortress, because it makes picking particular things out very difficult. Especially if you're making uniforms and stuff. Because in that case, you just want specific things. What are we doing here? Not much. Oh, don't melt the fucking masterwork. What are you up to, you crazy lunatic? Let's figure out where we're placing some more of these. Just do a row? Or am I going to, like, move them a bit to make them a little bit more space efficient? Ah, fuck it, a row will be fine. Let's get my channeler out. We're going to want somewhere in these three. Oops. That'll do. And then another one can go here. Well, build the next one first. Build them one at a time. Oh, we've got 13 green glass blocks. I could actually start flooring it down in here. It's going to take ages. I've built massive rooms, so they're going to end up taking... Because they're not doing the bloody entryway traps yet. You know, you put too many jobs down, it just means basic shit doesn't get done. This means that they've filled all the orders for the armor stands, though. That's good. I'll put some of those in the bedrooms. Ooh. The merchants. Fuck! Fuck! Did we trade? Given how difficult colony simulators tend to be, it's quite amazing that humanity survives in real life. True. Very interesting. How do they do it? How do we do it? Interesting thoughts. I think, to be honest, what is interesting is that very often, like, grand strategy games and these colony management games and stuff, they kind of lay bare those sort of rudimentary, very unrefined thinking that we have about how the world works. The games do not, to me, represent a satisfying like representation of anything real. They're like an abstract thing. Whereas, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I literally don't know. Look at all these masterworks. Trousers, dresses, tables, cabinets, portals. Loads of stuff. It's all good. Yes, the merchants. Fuck, I forgot. Did we do the merchants? I don't think we did we? Broker requested. Go on. That's, of course, exactly what should happen. I should ask you to come to the trade depot and you should go and collect sand twice. What is this? Collect sand. Oh, have I made that the... Is it the urgency of the jobs that's overriding it? It must be. Okay. Oh, here he goes. Here he goes. He might not make it in time, but he's on his way. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, what I was saying is, like, the games are sort of models of how we understand the world to work. But just from the way they've tried to implement economies in this game, you can see that we actually have a very weak understanding of all that kind of stuff. Ooh, musical instruments we can get. Oh my god.
Mark's asked him how many of...
One sec. Apparently everybody in my son's class has COVID now, so...
Nearly everyone.
Nearly everyone. It's quite strange that without strong control of who gets to do what, people still fill the roles that need to be filled in their essentials. Rare to have an especially needful deficit of essential skills such as farming. Yes. I mean, you actually have to sort of really push a system in one particular way to stop those things happening naturally. Spontaneously. But there you go. There you go. It's just a confusing mess. So leaves and fruit is all good. Are we buying their seeds? We may as well. We can make stuff with nuts, right? That's a lot of nuts. Robes, boulders, logs. Oh, we can buy logs. Yeah, buy elven logs. Why not? Trade. There we go. Done. Okay. Yeah. Oh, hang on a minute. Turn the camera back on. What about that one? No, that one. That's better. I like to be small at the bottom of a hexagon. There we go. That's a lot of nuts. Excuse me. Shall I also buy their clay? You know what? I can't afford their clay because I've already spent all of my money. That's fine. Let's get out of here. Let's free the trader from the depot and also allow him to slip loose the clutches of the burrow. Oh, it wasn't working. I didn't use the burrow anyway. I didn't have to force him up there. He just went of his own accord. Okay. Okay, individual combat drill. That's fine. Now, let's get back down here. And if you guys could you please start building the... Was that a smeltery or a glass furnace? That's good. Oh, not a glass furnace. What a fucking idiot. Why have I done that? That's not what I want. Sorry. Everybody remove. Also channel out a space like there. That's going to be a good spot for the next one. Can I put one there? Not best. Put it... Hang on a minute. Workshops. Magma Forge. There we go. Put one... there. Made with an iron anvil. Ah, that's going to be an issue. Okay. We do need more anvils. It's going well, Romanoid Trail. It's going well. The fortress is pootling along. Considering we haven't had any babies or marriages yet, we're doing all right. Once again, I'm going to go and look pensively at the immigration settings. How do I do it? Should we just up it? I'm going to go to 40. I'm just going to raise the cap. I'm going to raise the cap. But I've got to find it first. Here we go. So, population cap 220, including births 30. So we're going to swap those around. I'm going to make this 40, and this one, including births, is going up to 220. I think that's how it works. Baby and child cap 220. Baby and child cap percentage of total, I don't know. Not from last time. No, we're all good. We're all good. Oh, it's not that we haven't had any migrants. We can have migrants. It's the babies that we're having trouble with. We need them to start multiplying. I'll see how this works. 220, 220, 220, 220. And then... Oh, wait. No, I've totally removed all caps there. So this one we want to be 40. Let's go 35. We'll open up to 5 new... We'll open up in increments of 5. That seems good. Done. Okay. Return to the game. Let's see what happens here. The elves have gone. Oh yeah, they didn't bring anything in cages of interest, did they? Boring, boring, boring. What is the point of an elven trader if they don't have cages with excited stuff in? Modded Skaven faction that I played with gave birth to 5 to 10 babies at a time. Oh my goodness. That's a baby barrage. Look at that. Immediately, straight up to... They immediately turn up. Amazing. Let's get some more workshops down. Because we can actually make a magma smelter and stick that next there. There we go. Don't use any item. Cancel. Cancel. There we go. Remove building. What? Okay, yeah, remove that one. Oh, God, that was confusing. Actually, no, don't remove it. Cancel removal. Keep building it. Oh, they removed it. I didn't realise they were using the right material. Okay. Furnaces. Magma smelter. Choose item manually. Bonk. Green glass blocks. Bonk, bonk. So that makes sense, right? Forge, smelter. Forge, smelter. And we also need to make a steel anvil. Do we have enough iron for an anvil? Add new task. It's other objects. Iron anvil. Urgently. Nope, can't do it because needs 3 iron bars. Oh, a masterwork's been lost. What was that? Ah, we smelted a masterwork. That was an accident. Didn't mean to do that. Bugger. Okay, we've got to be a little bit more careful. See, there's one right there. So I need a masterworks. I need the masterworks pile to take steel chain leggings, not steam chain. What the fuck is steam chain? I'm going to make a stockpile for steel leggings. Like here, along this side of the area. Okay. Steel leggings. And we're going to say it's got to be masterwork. I suppose we could have artifacts in there as well. No, not artifacts. They've got to go somewhere special. So, masterwork, steel. What? Oh, ammo. Fuck me. No, none of that. I want armor. Legs. Leggings. I realise now I spelt it wrong. I spelt it leggings, which is good enough. I'm happy with that. Metal, we want steel, as in the riddle of steel. All colours, usable armour, dyed and undyed. There we go. That's good. Just the masterworks, just the masterworks. Let it be done. Bilbo leggings. I think so. I think Thanks Baby's still alive. Let's have a look. There you go. Still alive. Very much still the chief medical dwarf. And you haven't actually had a bit of a mood in a while. There was a moment where you were getting all mopey and wandering around, but it seems to be happening now. They're cheering up a little. They're just in this much sad rather than this much sad. The two in the hospital are totally sad. That's understandable. They're probably being ignored. Oh dear. Ah, the magma forge is finished. Good. Did they make the anvil? They made the iron anvil. Oh. No, wait, that's actually installed. Okay, sorry, I got overexcited there. Let's get melty with the leggings. But not the masterworks. Ah, artifact chain leggings. When did this happen? This is a masterful steel chain leggings created by Udib Onulamem. Oh, it's not a masterwork. It's not a legendary artifact. Someone's just named their trousers. That's just odd behaviour, really. Slashkey would like someone called Hello Onion. Okay. In the tradition of Hello Kitty, or... Let's have a little look. Who have we got? I mean, we could make one of the ones who's all sad. One of the criers. How about that? Fickod, the crafts dwarf. Hello Onion. Let's do it. Hello. Is this onions you're looking for? Onion. Onion? Onion. Onion. There we go. Hello Onion. Bosh. Currently unconscious in the hospital. But fingers crossed someone will come and help you. Uh-oh, it's the JC experience. Be careful. He's a hammerer. If he starts looming over you, it's probably some kind of punishment. Does have the hair to match. Oh, did they? I didn't notice that. I'm just sitting here, my mind is going, either they're bald or they've got onion-coloured hair. And what is the colour of onions? Because, like, is that peeled? Is that unpeeled? They come in many colours. Well, 2 or 3. mainly shades of brown. Having said that, I'm not an onion expert. I'm not an expert in onions. Or alliums, even. The plant species. Or, well, I don't know about species. The plant group. Yeah, what are we looking at? Red onion, of course, you do get red onions. I do like a bit of, a nice little diced red onion in a salad. No, like rings. Onion rings in a salad. Well, it's kind of red if you get it in the correct lighting. You can squint, somehow changing the wavelength of light. I don't understand, actually. Maybe not true. Right, instead of an iron... anvil. Let's make a steel anvil. Other objects. Steel anvil. Okay. And we'll make the place for it to be built. Let's Oh, what was that? Ooh, someone's agitated the manual. The mandrill, sorry, not the manual. I wasn't ready for that. I heard the noise and thought, shit, something's going wrong. What's happening? It's fine. No need to panic. Everybody remain calm. Put your willies away. Ideally. Okay, we need another hole, because I want to put a smeltery next to it again, so we'll do a hole there. And then once that's done, we can build a magma forge from manually chosen items right there. Oh, that's a bad place for the... Don't put the hole there. That was never going to work. The hole has to go here, pretty much there. Okay, there we go. Lovely. Job's done. Just a little tickle of the mandrill. That's fine, yeah, fine. Nice to clarify that. Oh my god. The mandrill's primed. Ready to go. Let's have a quick look. It's a magma forge. There we go. Stick it there. Make it with a steel anvil and green glass blocks. And then next to it, another smeltery, please. Magma smelter goes in there. Magma smelter, magma delta. Oh my god. Well, now I saw that happen in chat. I'm safe. Okay. There we go. That's louder for me than it is for you, I think. Although maybe not now that I've fixed the weird secret slider that Windows hid from me. Windows and their secret sliders. Why are there lice in the sand pile? We don't need sand lice. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Excuse me. I need to up the price on those. Or maybe not. I don't know. The man, maybe... Because some people end up with millions of points. So you have to give them something to use. I've been thinking about making some like smaller cost ones for new people to use, and then some like more expensive ones for people who've sort of just acquired millions upon millions of points. Something, but it's got to be big. It's got to do something spectacular, right? I'll think about it. I'll figure it out. Yeah, but you spend them quite a lot as well. Like 255k points is quite a lot, but that's been drawn down on. Not much, but you know, somewhat. There's some people out there, I think, who have... I don't know. I've got to check, actually. I wonder if the bot has an easily accessible record. Let me look. Channel points. Viewers. Here we go. Let's click on... channel points spent. Ocelot, you have spent 40,400 since records began. Since the beginning of records. Recorded history. I would like to decorate some of these anvils, actually, thinking about it. We can really make these workshops pretty spectacular. I don't know if there's actually a command. It's a Twitch integration thing, so I think it should be in like the interface with the Twitch stuff. In fact, is it next to where the bits stuff is? Oh.
Valor pleases you. Crom. So grant me one request. Grant me revenge. And if you do not listen, then to hell with you.
Well, there you go. To hell with you, Crom.
What is best in life?
Oh, it goes off. What is best in life? I don't think it is crushing your enemies, seeing them driven before you and hearing the lamentation of their women. To be honest, that sounds like more fucking hassle than it's worth, by a wide margin. Like, no way, please, I don't want to do that. Crush people? Fuck off, what do you think I am? A grindstone? Hello, Bitcoin Beastie, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. I think that's all. That's a mysterious way to enter. Use the commands. Oh, what happened? My camera's been crushed. Excuse me. I seem to be... let me just increase the size. Oh, that's better. Oh, I've recovered. There we go. I've also got some dials here that I can use to change various settings. Oh, look at that. I've got some twiddleable settings. Anyway, let me turn the camera to a corner. There we go. Oh, Alexi Thymie, you went for one. I'm not sure that I've connected that up properly, because the glowy flappy camera is the one we're on now. There's another camera called the face camera, which looks like this, which you can switch to. But the glowy flappy camera is the kind of default camera. So unfortunately, the one you picked to switch to is actually already on. It's a disaster, I know. I'm so sorry. But thank you very much. Anyway, where were we? Human caravan has arrived. Oh, can I be bothered to trade with these? I'm not sure they're going to have anything I'm really interested in, so I might just ignore them. I'm going to say, no, go away, you make trouble. Bad human. Could I... Let's melt a few more steel chain leggings just to make sure. There we go. Okay, so this guy's taking forge, steel chain, and chain leggings from work orders, right? Good. But he can take general work orders. I might turn that down to 0 and then go to workers and say, I only want relatively shit people to operate this, because it's for, we don't want to actually get good leggings out of it. We just want to skill people up. Actually, for now, we'll leave it open. and let everyone work in it, and I'll figure out the order of operations together. Oh, hang on. Did I do the other name already? Because that will have overwritten. Let me just check. Dwarven name requests. Ophikins. We can do Ophikins. Bear with me. There's a namey. Oh, no, we did. We did do the renaming last time. I'm going to close my eyes, do a little mouse wheel twiddling, do a click. And Fath Siluzol, the stonecrafter, now becomes... What was it? Ophikins. Ophikins. There we go. Slash key wants a stable dwarf fusion. Oh, interesting. Which dwarf, though? So stoned makes the camera shrink. I don't know if I can actually activate it myself. It makes the... It just makes it look like someone might be stoned. It's... yeah, it kind of shrinks it like this a bit and puts some effects on it, basically. A sad, onion-headed dwarf that appears sad. Okay, we'll give it a go. Bear me one moment while I... fire up the madness. A sad onion. We can try. It's a little bit more involved, so I might need to like leave it till later kind of thing. But we can immediately stick in a sad onion-headed dwarf that appears sad. However, we do need to pick a dwarf to have their description done. Onion-headed dwarf that appears sad. There we go. Bosh, I'll have a few of those. At the moment, I'm using the Sora because it's been very effective at using like long blocks of text. So I've been taking like the text directly out of Dwarf Fortress and saying, give me a picture of this, which is not always very successful, but you know, sometimes it works. I'm just asking for the sad onion-headed guy first, and then maybe we'll try and find a specific dwarf to do, or something, you know, of that nature. Where were we? Merchants have arrived. Yeah. I'm aware of the merchants. That's not really my current interest. Let's see what we can make. Furniture, interesting. What sort of steel furniture can we make? Traps, barrels, buckets, cages, chains, pipe sections... Blah, 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 blah. Not really stuff that I'm looking for. Interesting. Melancholy onion dwarf. How am I going to show these? I am going to take... Let's pick this one. Copy image. Can I paste it into here? No. However, what I can do is go to a folder... Do it there. Actually, yeah, do it there. So, download, and then I can just bung it in from here. There we go. Here is our sad, onion-headed dwarf. Isn't he miserable? Look at him. He's so sad. Poor, sad dwarf. There we go. And let's get back into the game quickly, because I was looking at something there. Oh, I should also move my camera out of the way. I'm now all massive in the middle of the screen. It's kind of possible to video. I've done some image to image. Like, for example, I've given it some pictures of me and said, a picture of me being attacked by a chaos demon. Let's download one of these. And I think you'll see immediately that it's not great at getting a likeness necessarily. I feel like it's being told not to. Where is it? This one. Download. There you go. And then once that's come, I can pop that on the screen. You see, it's not quite got the likeness. It's not quite right, is it?
Teeth.
Many more teeth. So there you go. It doesn't do very well. I mean, and also, although it did one that looked absolutely exactly like me. Look at that. It's perfect. Yeah, what you're tuned to, right? No, I won't bother. I was about to show you a picture of me arguing with H.P. Lovecraft outside Chernobyl, but let's not do that. Let's not fall down that rabbit hole. Let's get on with Dwarf Fortress. The task in hand. Continue with the task in hand. Okay, well, we've got Masterwork Pigtail Cloth coming out. I was looking here to try and figure out what I'm doing about metal. So let's look at our work orders. What do I want to... Well, we could start... Let's start doing the helms. Let's start doing steel helm. Forge, steel, helm. Okay, and we want to do one at a time, and we want to continue until the amount of steel helms available is... let's say 20. I actually want to keep 20 of them, so that's more than enough for a whole squad, and then some leftovers for other people who might want them, or maybe a second squad. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, thank you very much.
Holy shit, someone resubscribe. That was quite a shock. Much obliged.
Oh, there we go. I need to get a bit more variety in those. The same one keeps getting selected. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Do remember, everybody, if you've got Prime from Amazon, you have a free Prime sub. And if you give it to me, that would be great. But, obviously, pick your favourite streamer. Doesn't have to be me. Could be me, though. Could be me. Anyway, where were we? I was looking at making an order, which was for steel helms. That was it. Fewer than 20, and then we don't care about how much steel or coal we have. That's good. Good. And then I can come to this workshop where I made that work order. No. This one. This one. And I will say no general work orders allowed in this one, and only legendary workers are allowed. And then hopefully, as someone reaches legendary level, we will start seeing them working in there. And that'll be good. It'll be amazing. I forget about the Prime subs as well. I'm constantly forgetting. I should be reminding, like, my parents and everybody, but like they're gonna... It's gonna... Every month, that's insane. It's gonna be too much hassle. Not like you smart people out there. You can figure it out. Where was I? I was making this as a legendary workshop. A stray dog has been stung by a honeybee. Oh, I think we've got bees in our hives. Let's have a quick check. See what the buzz is. Outdoor access, not ready to be split. Do not install colony. Okay, not entirely sure what that is. That I don't actually know what's going on. There are bees about. Hopefully they will go in our hives. And then we'll be able to have some honey. And the only way we can use that is to sell it or turn it into mead. Which is fine by me. I'm quite happy to do that. I've had mead before. It reminded me of sherry. Obviously it's quite sweet. I've only got one injured citizen left. Oh, Cyril. They've started making the traction benches. Cyril's on the traction bench. That's what they were waiting for. They were waiting for the chains to make the traction benches, to set their bones. Why have we done this guy first, though? Because he's the guy who put this other one in hospital. Surely we should do them first. Or maybe it was just more urgent. More desperate. I note that we need some burial containers put over here. There we go. Lovely little coffins. And, of course, some doors. Shouldn't say lovely little coffins. Little coffins are the worst. Horrible coffins. Ugh. Unless, of course, you're one of those weird people who buries all their turds, in which case, sure, it's fine. Not if you dug it up. Anyway, where was I? Sorry, I got distracted there. Do I want to compress this food stockpile? I don't think so. It's just going to cause a massive number of jobs to be brought up. What we want to do is have the pigtails stored separate from the food. That's... Why is this guy falling asleep in here? Oh, do we have any dwarves who don't have bedrooms now that we had some migrants come in? we should have rooms available, because I did make more than we needed, but... And some of the people will be in pairs, are already paired up with the... See, this one's 1, this one's 1, 1, 1. Okay, we haven't paired up that many dwarves. Bloody hell. We've got 1 couple in the fortress. What is this? What is this atomized society? Well, we know Serol hasn't got anyone in their life. Do I need to... Have we... How many rooms? What? Question mark? Let me just pretend we're going to assign this to someone else. 2 people in the fortress don't have a bedroom. That's actually pretty good. Doing pretty well there. Oh, my stomach sounds like distant thunder. And extend this, and we'll make 2 more bedrooms, which will need to be 7 by 7, I think. Yep. And then another one there, 7 by 7, central doorway. Don't go too far out. There we go. And then once these are done, they will have a bedroom for every dwarf in the fort. Quite a few of them now actually have proper cupboards and everything. That's nice. Ah, someone started making steel helms. Does that mean that we have someone who's legendary level? Ah, okay. It's not legendary helm, but it's getting there. We must have someone capable of doing the legendary orders. So what I should also do then here is say, I don't just want helms. Oh, wait a minute. No, we'll finish the helms. We'll get the helms going. Then we'll do other stuff. Yes, I have capped my population. 35 at the moment, but I'm trying to allow it so that they'll have babies. Burying turds is a countryside thing. The buried turd field becomes next year's crop. Not your own turds, though. You definitely want 2 levels of plant away from the human turds before you start eating anything that comes out of that. You can grow flowers in human shit, no problem. But I would strongly advise against potatoes or anything of that kind. Dwarves don't poop, though, do they? So we can't use their poop as fertiliser no matter what. Let's have a quick look, because I think... I'm not sure... I'm fairly convinced I haven't got the settings for population right. But we do know that if we set... Hang on, where is it? If we set the population cap to 35, we will get migrants up to that number. And I thought the strict population cap, including births, should be higher. So 220 means that we can get 35 migrants, and then everybody else up to the cap needs to be a baby or born in the fortress. But that doesn't seem to be correct. Also, this one here, baby and child cap. What is that? 220? Do I want to go higher? Is it too high? Is that causing it not to work? Baby and child cap percentage of total. You don't want to be 220%. Go for 100? Okay. Let's see if taking these to lower than that makes a difference. And if anyone actually knows how to do it, please fucking tell me. Please. I would just like it to work. Experiments are all well and good, but just knowing how to do it is better. I do not have a tavern, no. We could set one up, but I've been trying to keep it let fewer visitors in the fortress as I go. Or maybe, and get a little higher population as well. It might work, I suppose. Oh, I was going to do mist generators, wasn't I? Where was I putting those? Do I want a mist generator over the central staircase? No, that's absolute madness. What's the best way to cheer the dwarves up? Well, we just grease the stairs with water. Oh, good idea. Whee! Snap goes the neck. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, look at the hospital. It's all got gear in it now. How's the prison? Is the prison also kitted out? Where is it? Over here? Over here. And the prison's not quite as kitted out, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Alcohol. We could do alcohol mist. That might work. I have my settings pretty much the same as yours and a cap of 50 and now have 51 pop in year 2. So seems to be working, just not enough married couples. We do need alcohol in this. So if yours is working, I'm going to just adjust mine so it's back to where it was before, because I don't... Let's keep that as is. And we just need to get people to marry. Do you think a tavern will make a big difference? Because they've got the booze. Maybe a tavern will be better. I mean, I did meet Kel in a tavern, technically. That kind of makes sense. I don't want the tavern to be inside the fortress, though, because it's always a way that visitors start turning up. And you don't necessarily want that, do you? Hello, Just Kirk. Welcome back. Meanwhile, I'm capped at 200 and have 10 babies and 1 child. All natural, no trying. Oh, my goodness me. What a flex. So, 10 babies and 1 child. I think it's something to do with the... Maybe it's to do with the pool of turkey blood at the entrance. Maybe they don't like that. Maybe they're like, it's a sign. We shouldn't have babies till the turkey blood's tidied up. Cage traps can go on this floor now. That's nice. Good. Yeah, but sometimes I forget to do it. And also, sometimes it just doesn't happen. They just fucking turn up before you've done it. I mean, I could make a separate tavern off the side of the dining hall, I suppose. So we could do a small tavern. Dwarves not allowed to use the willies. Oh, the caps I've set are 35 pop cap and then 220 in all the others. So I'm not entirely sure how this separate ones. The population cap makes sense. Strict population cap including births makes sense. But this baby and child cap and baby and child cap percentage of total is confusing me. I'm not sure what's going on there. They are very confusing. Well, the fact that the percentage of total can be set to 0 to 1,000 is on its own confusing. 1,000%? Okay, 100 times? No. 10... Yeah, 100 times. Oh, fuck, I don't know. Oh, actually, there might be a fucking limit for the number of dwarves before they start having babies. Okay, I'm going to start upping them in increments of 5 to see if we can find a threshold where they start having babies. Because that does actually sound like something that might happen. Because a lot of the invasions are based on the value of the fortress. So maybe the amount of babies you start getting does... Has anybody had a baby in the fortress with the base 7 before you've got over a larger threshold of dwarves? Because I'm not sure I can think of anything. Or any time that's happened for me. Sad onion dwarf. Sorry. Okay, the save is done. I'm not going to increment the population cap yet. We're going to finish the bedroom for the ones that have got here now. Nearly done. We're all good. Let me just cheeky cheat the stone out. There we go. And then build in the walls. Like this. Andesite blocks? I think so. We've got them in abundance. Cancel, cancel. And then we'll construct an andesite floor in there because I feel like that might even be quicker than smoothing it. What the hell? Is that a thief? Bloody thieves. How fucking dare you? There we go. Andesite blocks all ready. Good. Thief. Brewing drinks. Check the number. Looks okay. Oh, I've got a masterpiece, 2 masterpiece steel helms. Well, those should end up being taken to the barracks. Let's have a little look at the barracks. Oh, actually, make that top priority and make that top priority, and then we can pop some beds in there. Oh, actually, speaking of which, we need, if we're going to be incrementing the population, we're actually going to need a stockpile of beds. So let's rebedify the storage room. Beds. I sleep in a bed. It's uncomfortable. Furniture, type, beds, wooden, of course. All quality, done. Brilliant. Now I need to put in an order for beds. Make bed. And how many beds do we want at a time? In this instance, 1. And how many do we want to stop making them at? 10. That way we'll always have a stock for 2 possible threshold lifts. I started with 7 and got migrants. I think you started at 30, so the chance of married coupled in the 30 is possibly smaller. Well, we have a married couple. We've got Reichland Raider. Or actually, are they married or just living together? Living in sin? Oh my. Let's have a little look. Reichland Raider relations. No, wife. Yeah, married. So they're married but have no children. Well, what? Oh no, they have loads of kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 kids. Holy shit. Wow. The Mountain Home have brought their caravan. Let's give them some attention. We want to move trade goods, and if it turns out there's too much, we'll just go nuts and rotten stuff. There we go. We're also going to want to get rid of... What else do we want to get rid of? That's only 57 items. What can we trade? We don't want to sell any of our artifacts, really. Oh, actually, we've got some stuff here. Some of this pigtail cloth is worth more than artifacts. That's crazy. That's some good shit. I wonder if we can we make it like put images on the cloth and then use that to make clothes? Oh my god, this is getting complicated. Do dwarves stop having kids at a certain age? I think if I've had 11, I would probably be considering it's time to wrap up the old nuts. Time to disconnect the testicles. Bit of disconnecticles. But I think those 2 have probably stopped just because they're, you know, knackered. Absolutely fucking worn out. What does the Diplomancer want this year? Next year, rather. Earrings. I mean, we could do that. We could sell them earrings, but we could also just sell them all the nasty old shit we've got laying around, which they're willing to pay for, apparently. Let's do more trade good moving. What else can we move? We've already got all of the worn clothing on the way. Let's take everything below artifact level or masterwork level. And then crank the value up and see what's the sweet spot. Not much. I'm not going to get too hung up on trading. They're not going to have anything that exciting to trade, so we'll just trade what we've got, do it with the basics, and then as we get more value in the fortress, we'll be able to trade for more. It'll be fine. Let's look at our glass situation. Did all the furniture get installed? Let me have a look at the bedrooms. Ooh, not quite, but we're not that far off of it. Yawn. There we go. There's a couple of beds. We can now turn these into bedrooms using the multi-paint. Using the multi-paint. Not enclosed. Oh, doors. Okay, we need to put the flooring in. That's fine, though. Make that urgent. Make that urgent. And we'll slap a door in it. If you liked it, then you should have slapped a door in it. Time to teabag the lava. Oh my goodness. I don't think that's the best way of doing it, but I suppose it would work. I suppose you could sort of just sear your genitalia off on some hot rocks, but you know what? I think if I had a choice between the two, I'd probably end up going with the sharp-edged bricks over that, you know? A little click. Better than burning, I would imagine. Not that I relish the imagination of it. Also, difficult to do. You have to either like be wearing heat-proof boots and squat deep enough, or you've got to sort of lay flat. It's a tricky position, that's what I'm saying. I suppose you could have sort of a special dunking chair. You could fashion a bowl full of lava in under a sort of like pooping stool. Maybe? I don't know. Why am I even giving this so much thought? That's an interesting question. Okay, so we got 35 dwarves in the fortress, and we don't seem to have seen any population increase. As soon as these bedrooms are installed, or at least made into bedrooms, that they can have doors put in now. In fact, I can do that right now. Should I just make 5 extra dwarf beds? Oh, hello, is this still a dormitory? It is. Let's put some beds in the dormitory, and then at least they'll have somewhere to sleep when they turn up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We don't need that many beds, but whatever. Maybe the dormitory will result in more babies. Communal sleeping will just result in, you know, people going, hey, over here, why don't you join me in my bunk? Ba-bonk, ba-bonk, bonk. Or maybe not. The bonking bunk. We're getting too many Masterwork steel chain leggings. I might need to demand that we stop using legendaries and Grandmaster? In fact, Grandmasters still don't make a legendary every time, do they? We can have Grandmasters working in there. Just not legendaries. It's here where the legendaries work. We need to get these Masterwork steel helms moved. We've got quite a few of them, actually. It's not going to take too long until we've got ourselves all the gear we need. How is the military coming along? Individual combat drill. Spar. Here we go. What's your skills like? Oh, it's JC again. Combat. Let's look. Oh, we can see the skills going up. Look. Great discipline. Just about to go up to level 12. Nice. Master observer. Professional fighter. Very good. Competent dodger. But are they artful? That's the question. Consider yourself a kid in a top hat. Still not got any smith. Oh my god. I just remembered I was making a... Oh wow, this is taking forever. What's going on here? Oh, something got broke. I'm guessing we need to get these gear assemblies done before we do the water wheels. Maybe I need to cancel their construction just to make sure that they don't start trying to install a shitload of water wheels that just explode immediately because there's nothing to anchor them to. That one can go in. That's actually got a mechanism next to it. That one could have as well. What a wally. What a dingleberry. Oh, a piece of Tobler one. Nice. Oh, it's out of the fridge. It's like trying to eat concrete. But delicious concrete. That's been done. We can fortify that now. And once that's fortified, I can just channel out here. Actually, I might put a drawbridge up against it just in case. Just so if it is a problem, I can close it. That way? Yeah, that'll do. There we go. Make it out of andesite. Oh, did I trade? I can't remember if I traded or not. Let's put a water wheel against there. Okay. I don't want to sit down here watching this because it will take forever. I need to focus on things that happen a little quicker. He says, looking at the bedrooms that are going to take ages. Okay. We've run out of thread. There we go. Spin some thread there. We've only got 4 ram wool anyway. No, wait, we've got loads of wool here. We'll just get through it as quick as we can. It'll be fine. Come on. Get me some thread. How much pigtail cloth have we got? Whoa, quite a lot. Okay, we don't need to worry about running out of that. We do need to be a little concerned. Crow remains. Ooh. We do need to be a little concerned about the leather. That doesn't seem to be making it into the stockpile at all. And a lot of these cloaks don't appear to be being pulled out as well. It's okay. Dog's fighting a moose again. That seems to be an autumn thing. As soon as it gets a little brown in the trees, dogs start getting all angry about the moose, the yaks. Put some more bricks in here. Can I afford that? Yeah. There we go. Earthenware bricks. And then back across there we can do, and across there, and bingo, that's all the bricks used. It won't take too long. Oh, andesite blocks can be used as well. Let's do floor, bonk, andesite blocks done. Good. Okay. Can we make new dyes? Peach bark. That's a kind of an orangey yellowish. And plum bark's got a kind of dark purplish. I'm going to make peach bark, and I'm going to make plum bark as well. Make dye. Oh, spinach leaf dye. Come on. Don't stop doing that. Mix dye. No, don't mix it. Mixing is wrong. It's making. Oh, we've got a petition. It's been a little while. Red spinach leaf dye. Sure. Nice vivid pink. Let's have a little look at what this is. The Satiny Hall has many members in Cryptbeards and now requires a guild hall. The location must be built and furnished, with the hall designated for a crafts dwarf guild. Do you approve this request? I do approve this request. I am going to allow a crafts dwarf guild. Where am I putting it? I'm not sure we have the space here with this other guild. What about the floor above? Near where the hospital is? On the entry floor. That feels a little bit no. Mind you, this floor is pretty sprawly. I don't want to put it on the... Oh, actually, we're pretty low on space. We could put it somewhere around here, maybe? It's going to be a really twisty, narrow little corridor to get to it. Okay. I mean, we could use the room that we set up as a library. It's a bit big. It's way too big. I'm going to put a room here. Elliptical. There we go. Do a 9x9 ellipse. Stick it there. Bosh. And then we can dig it out using high-grade digging orders. Speaking of which, let's go and have a quick look at the mine. See how that's panning out. It does need reassigning. That's fine. Reassign the mine, that's absolutely fine. Just reassign the mine. Cool. Oh, there's some stuff down here that needs magically hauling by the dwarven god Scoundrel. Oh, that needs doing as well. Never mind. We've got the stuff we want to haul. Where does it go? There it goes. That's it. And we're good. Okay. Carry on, dwarves. We will deal with the petition once you've dug it out. How do I want to... Do I want to smooth it or do I want to... Yeah, I'll smooth it. The furniture's probably going to be good enough standard, right? At a certain point, you get to the level where just putting furniture into a room makes it better. I need to do that at priority 1, otherwise it just won't get done. But we do not need to do those. Or that. There we go. Okay, smooth that out. I'll take the stone away. Good, and then when that's done, we can... Actually, if I... No, I made it all priority 1, didn't I? I can't preferentially do any of those squares. What a fool. What a dingleberry. A dongus. Okay. Let's check to see how we're doing for meltings. What's nice is we are getting the occasional Masterwork steel chain leggings, but where I've taken the legendaries out, we're getting a lot more just plain old crap ones. Melt that, melt that, melt that. Keep all these. These really need to get hauled upstairs. Actually, what I can do is temporarily say send to the other one. No, let's wait. They'll get hauled. We just need to wait for a moment when there's a lull in the activity where we're not making them build shit or polish stuff or anything like that. How are our miners? Are they okay? They seem okay. They're not that busy as miners. I could dig a tunnel off here for more guild halls, couldn't I? Let's do it. Just get it out of the way. Like that? Yeah, that feels good. All the way across there. Don't do it at tier 2, though. Come on. Tier 1, sorry. Do it at tier 2. There we go. Now I can start putting in furniture in here, which we will start with tables and chairs. Go on, do that one. Finish it. 5. There we go. 1, 2. No, not like that. Cancel. Cancel. Go for chairs. There we go. Furniture, chair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then some statues in the middle. Furniture, statue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we do another table on the other side. Table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then another chair on the other side of that. Furniture, chair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we'll put the cabinets in. Actually, no, chests first. There, and these two. And then we'll put cabinets in as well. There we go. And if we need more value, we can put it in. I'll put a display stand in anyway. Like there. That'll be good. Fingers crossed they like it. I can take all this stone away. Even though it's on the same floor as where it would be hauled from. Very, very, like, min-maxy. Unnecessary, I would say. We are getting a lot of Masterwork cloth here. Maybe I should be putting the Masterwork stuff aside just to make the very best, most lovely stuff out of. Okay, yeah, okay. Oh no, we can't do that though, can we? Because cloth, even though it has quality, can't actually be done. Oh well, that's fine. When it comes to making the really good stuff, maybe I'll forbid everything except what I want them to use and hope for the best. Who's the best? I could start putting masterwork stockpiles in the barracks for pigtail dresses and such as well. We've got to be careful. Put too many jobs on the table, they'll just not do them. We're still waiting for them to finish the new bedrooms before I can even up the population by 5. Here we go. Are these done? Not even close. I suppose I could make some tiddly bedrooms, right? That's not that bad a thing to do. Right, Control D. I'm going to do... I say tiddly. I'm going to make them relatively big by other people's standards, but 5x5 smoothed bedrooms are not that fancy for me. There we go, priority 4, that's 5 bedrooms there, and then we'll need to dig the corridor along. That goes at priority 2. Actually, make that priority 5. There we go, and then if we make these priority 1, they'll dig the rooms one after the other properly before they do them. And in fact, do I want to put in some more 5x5s? No. I might put the pop-up by 5 though. Let's give it a crack. Let's see what happens. We've got beds in the dormitory. People can turn up and sleep. Escape. No, don't press F1. Settings. There we go. Game. There we go. 40 dwarves. Give me 5 more. Give me 5 more dwarves. I'm going to put some cage traps beyond here as well. I know we don't have the huge arrays that I'm used to. But it should be good. Ooh, these are actually starting to go in. Nice. There we go. I hope I've got an order to keep mechanisms in stock. Oh, the actual barracks is nearing completion. Look at this. Looking good. I mean, we do need some of these stockpiles to pull stuff in. Warning, stockpile has no type. I wanted to make that for masterwork clothes, didn't I? But I'm going to actually cancel that because we don't need that. We'll get the masterworks from elsewhere. It'll be fine. Okay. Pardon me. Then he did a little Sardaukar chant. In terms of textiles, what am I trying to achieve here? What do I want to do? These looms, let me look at the workers. We've got expert weavers, adept weavers, talented weavers, proficient weavers. Okay, I am going to say we're no longer going to allow anybody to weave who isn't skilled. Oh, there is no skilled. Okay, competent, proficient. Proficient only. That's how that's going to work. This doesn't give you... Oh, it does give you a skill threshold. Okay. The skill doesn't matter when they're spinning. The quality of the cloth is coming out that way. Okay. Make hazel leaf dye workers. We can change the skills. Skilled thresher, competent dyer. Oh, a thresher is the one who's actually making the dye. Dyed grey with persimmon dye. Why are these crow remains here? I don't like that. Where's the lava? Plop. There we go. Gone. Right. Where was I? Yes, textiles. Thinking about textiles because we want the fancy clothes to come out as well. Okay, that's fine. Got a lot of pigtail cloth. Yeah. Hazel leaf dye bag. It's all good. So the plane is coming in here. It's getting dyed, and then it's going in there, yeah? Or is it staying in this? It is staying in here for a while by the look of it. It's all right though. Dog leather. What colour's dog leather? Slate grey with persimmon dye. Ooh, nice. Actually, slate grey leather, that feels like quite a cool thing to have the robes be. Let's check the robe. We are getting them in that colour. Slate grey with persimmon dye. So maybe I should just say, in the barracks, only bring me grey ones. They're not even bringing the helms out. Actually, do I need to now... So if I go in here and say finished goods, do I need to say headwear to get it to come through? I don't think I do. We established that last time, didn't we? We've got steel. It's not made of any other materials. It's masterwork or artifact, which we've got. All usable, dyed, undyed. Head is helms, yeah. So it's totally okay to bring them up. So let's try finished goods, type headwear, metal, steel, core quality masterwork, colour any, that'll do. Okay, so steel headwear, masterwork quality or above goes in here, right? So why am I seeing this? Oh, because I've put, that's, yeah, it's not just armour, it's also finished goods. Hopefully we haven't made any steel crowns. That would cause serious issues. Look down at the bedrooms now. Are there more bedrooms available? Oh, no. What's that? Fuck me. Okay. Let's make some more bedrooms here, because these guys haven't been made into bedrooms yet. Done. Good. Okay. And they can be assigned to whomever would require them. There we go. Dig it out. Dig the new room, dig the new room, dig the new room, dig the new room, dig the new rooms out, dig the new rooms out, dig the rooms out, diggy the room, diggy 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 diggy, diggy diggy, dig diggy diggy, dig diggy diggy, dig diggy 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 diggy, diggy diggy diggy, oh, etc. Okay. What have we got? I don't want to put any more floor tile jobs in. I'm happy with not getting the floor tile jobs. I mean, one of the things I could do, I suppose, is assign the uniform to somebody with the steel helm. But we're not ready for steel helms. Actually, thinking about it, we've almost certainly got the right amount of steel helms here, right? If I go and look at the work order... Oh, it's 20, not 10. Okay, well, I'm going to keep churning that bad boy out. Let's move on. We're going to say a work order for also steel breastplates. Forge steel breastplate, one at a time until we have 20. That's the plan. Although I have now lost the steel breastplate order. Must be at the bottom of the list. Yes. For dwarves, of course. Not going to make them for anyone else, are we? We don't need any other orders. That's fine. And that's just for this workshop? Yes. And that's only for legendary workers. Good. Good, 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 good. Maybe I will stick with 10 helms for now. Because 20's... Oh, it needs to be 11 at least, because we've got an artifact one, haven't we? So the artifact needs to be accounted for. Let's say 12. Boom. 12 helms. I got 12 helmets. Do 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 do. We got a lot of leggings that need melting. We have. They're not being pulled out into the melty pile, but we'll deal with that when... Well, we won't deal with that. We'll figure it out at some point, or it will just start happening properly. That's one of the things that often happens. And you know what? I'm putting in the breastplate order. I may as well go ham and put in all the orders, right? So, Greaves, S-T-E-E-L, Greaves. That's it. Same deal. We're only going for 10. In fact, let's get the breastplate one done as well for just 10. There we go. We don't want to go mental. So, okay, we've got that. And then add new task. Steel. That's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. It's a work order. Greaves, breastplates, helms. Steel. High boots. Steel high boots. Make me one at a time. Oh, don't do this to me. Okay, cancel. Add another one. Oh, need steel high boots, not just high boots. Steel high boot. 1. This does require 20 though, so... There we go. Brilliant! And then beyond that, we want to do gauntlets as well. So helm, breastplate, greaves, high boots. Red Elf has shot the food. S-T-E-E-L-G-A-U. Steel gauntlet. Bosh. Oh, no, we need 20 of those as well, don't we? What? No, helm's 12. Gauntlets 20. One at a time. Until we have 20. There we go. Whew. Struggled there for a sec, but we got it. We did it. What is the pink rock? You've inspired me to do an entirely pink fort with pink clothes and everything. This pink rock is allanite. Allanite. It's magma safe. Very nice. You've also got quartzite. Quartzite will fit in a pink fort. What else have you got that works as pink? I can't think off the top of my head, but you've got allanite, quartzite. Allanite, quartzite. There's quartzite there in the middle. Also magma safe. Rock salt is a bit red, bit pink, bit red. But no, I think that's all you're getting. Oh, you bismuth for a metal. If you want metal, you can have bismuth. That comes out pink. It's pink, but a bit rocky. Hello, Mitchell. Welcome back. Lurk away. Sorry, pink. Rock salt is pinkish white in the real world, but in this, it's kind of reddish. It's got like reddy look to it. Greaves, high boots and whatnot that aren't masterworks can all go in the melty pile. Come on. I want the good shit. Not this crap. He says, destroying extremely high quality work. But they don't get a bad mood unless it's an actual masterwork, so bosh. All good. This is the only one that's melting a metal object, but that's fine. We can have some of these. Can actually do some smelting now, can't they? S-M-E-L-T. Cassiterite. S-M-E-L-T. Galena. S-M-E-L-T. Hematite. Ooh, do I want to smelt the hematite? That can be used as a nice red material for making stuff. You know what? Fuck it. Iron is iron. S-M-E-L-T. Horn silver, sure. S-M-E-L-T. What have we got? Magnetite. Yep. Add new task. S-M-E-L-T. What else can we do? Native aluminium. Yes, indeed. S-M-E-L-T. We'll also do native copper ore. Yep. And then I noticed we had native gold. I'm just going to type in hold because that's what I do. Gold. There we go. Native gold ore. Repeat. And then we type in smelt again, and we can do native silver ore. And I think that was the end of the list. Nice. We can get all of our ores done. Easy peasy. And they can all be in here. Or, well, they'll probably be hauled away. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, so how are we doing for melty jobs in here? Loads of melty jobs. Just get them melted. There we go. Nice. So we've set up the work orders for our good armour. And we're only doing it up until we've got 10 at the moment, which is fine because that's all we need. Although perhaps we could be doing a bit more smelty melters. Add new task. M-E... Oh, don't do that! Don't do that! Add new task. M-E-L... There we go. Melt a metal object. Repeat. And actually, no, fuck it. Let's do it urgent. Seeing as the green glass bottleneck has sort of opened up a bit, we can unpause some of this stuff now. There we go. There you go. Lovely. And you guys can collect sand, but not on urgent, just on repeat. It'll be fine. Oh, look at all the melty jobs going in. It's nice. Winding up with some copper bars. That's good. Steel bars. Steel high boots. I really want to get these masterworks moved up to the barracks, but they just don't seem to have any urgency for moving stockpiles. Mind you, I've got loads of build orders going. There's tons of shit being done. Why am I sitting here going, oh, my haulers aren't good enough? I've got to be a bit more patient. Every time I set something for melting, it sets a dwarf to rush off and do that instead. Oh well. We're getting there. The smelting is happening. The smeltening! Do some smelting on me. We could make this one give to the melty pile. Hang on. And then all of the piles upstairs. That might work. Should I try it? No. No. Just not doing it. Not doing it. It's nice that the forges are actually starting to work, though. That's good. Steel chain leggings, steel chain leggings. Get 'em melting the steel chain leggings. I mean, maybe in this one I should just do another order for steel chain leggings and get it really going. Because I don't have any general work orders, do I? I'll take the Grandmaster out, the legendaries out. And just say, this one's for the general orders. So this one doesn't take work orders. Nor does this one, because this one's just to get the lower leveled ones forging the leggings. And this one here can be used for all general work orders. That's fine. That's fine. Who put a pig in the smeltery? Can't smelt pigs? They need to go in an oven, not a smeltery. It's a very different range of temperatures happening in a smeltery than you'd have in an oven. I wonder what the crackling would be like. Basically just the sound. It wouldn't even be anything edible, physical. There we go. Except this is going to be a guild hall. I can't remember who it's for, though. Craftsdwarf guilds. Sure. Craftsdwarf hall. There we go. Lovely. And how good is it? Halfway there. Living on a prayer. Take my hand, make the odds swear. Oh, living on a prayer. Excuse me. Well, apparently it's coal and iron, I believe, Tidy. But we do have pigs. They're just dealt with differently than metal. They're not metal pigs. I'm just going to move this up there, and then we can start smoothly woozling the Bedley Red Rooms. The Bedley Red Rooms. First things first, though. Smooth the door tile. Smooth the bed tile. Yep. And then on tier 4, we will smooth the rest. There we go. Do all that. Do all that. There we go. And to there. Yep. And all these across here. Wonderful. And then just fill these little squares in here. All good. Okay, so they can smooth that. We can start popping down the beds and doors when the urgent bits have been done. Has anyone claimed this bedroom yet, even though it's unfinished? No, not yet. They would rather sleep in the dormitory than the unfinished bedroom, which I suppose is understandable. Makes sense. Chest, chest. Cabinet, cabinet. There we go. Lovely. Good. We can take this to the stockpile now. Well, we turned the migration wave up to 40, and that nobody's turned up yet. It's been very quiet. Interesting. Wow, we've ended up with quite a lot of steel in there. Tin, lead, silver, iron. Oh, silver hammers. That's a thing we need to make, isn't it? Let's do that. So in here, work orders. SILVER space hum. Oh, it's Warhammer, isn't it? Warhammer. Silver Warhammers, one at a time until we have 10. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being a friend. Hello, Celestine. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. He must be being silly. It must be a silliness. Tidy is a sensible person, as far as I'm aware. Or maybe not. They could be an absolute Looney Tune. They might be like that goofy gremlin from Gremlins 2. With the eyes spinning in different directions. Who knows? Who knows? I find it unlikely. If any of you are a gremlin, wow, that's a surprise. That is a big surprise. I thought they were fictional. But hey, what do I know? Apparently I'm an idiot. Apparently I'm a complete ding-dong moron. We're getting the masterworks. They're just not being moved to the appropriate space. Once we've got a full set, we can assign more military gear. Because I want to do each uniform once and be done with it. Looking back at the clothes again then. Down here. Okay, again, they're not pulling stuff out of the workshops, which is a bit annoying. That's true, it's not called coal iron, but apparently it's incredibly rude and just says the worst things about women. So, I mean, that's what it is. Let's put some earthenware bricks over here, because I've just realised we've got a little nubbin space there that we can leave empty and it will still look all right and symmetrical and whatnot. We're keeping a nice supply of mechanisms, I can see that. Speaking of which, we've got to go down into the bowels of the fortress and see if they've made any of the other guff that we wanted. Because we were putting some water wheels down there, weren't we? Because I want to make a mist generator. And with the general mood of the fortress being pretty buoyant, I think a mist generator is probably going to drive them absolutely wild. People will turn up and they'll just feel creeped out by how ecstatic everybody is. Do you like living in Cryptbeards? They're just all falling on the floor going, it's amazing! My body is being racked by spasms of ecstasy. Or maybe not. Maybe that's not how it works. I have, as far as I'm aware, I don't know if I've ever had a state of actual literal ecstasy, an ecstatic experience. Maybe. Maybe. But if I have, I've had so many. Sand-bearing items. Okay, we're running out of sand, but that's fine. Oh God, we've got skulking thief. Need chains for traction benches. I could have sworn we had chains for traction benches waiting to be hauled out of here. We do. Got a load of traction benches waiting to be hauled out of here. What's tagged by a task and will not be used by other tasks? Huh. Why? Why are you not doing that? We haven't had a mood, I haven't had like a berserk state or anything out of any of the real troublemakers for a while, have we? Let's have a quick look at the saddies. Serol and Hello Onion, still both sad, still both resting actually. Okay, the reason we haven't had a mood is because he's been unconscious in the hospital for months. Months and months and months and months. He's no longer thirsty. Yeah! How do we deal with this guy? What does he need? Let's have a look. Health treatment. Needs immobilization. Well, he's in a traction bench. He's immobilized. Has a very broad chin. His left ear is gone. Oh my God.
He's got a scratchy voice. His narrow nose is short.
I don't know why my scratchy voice goes all American. Very odd. Excuse me. Oh no, I made myself cough. Kel's going to be in here with a COVID test quicker than you say, no, I just spoke funny. Oh, a mood. I wonder if it will be anything interesting. Maybe. The last few moods have been okay. I haven't really been keeping track of what we've got. I mean, a legendary helm, definitely a good one. A miner has claimed a stoneworker's workshop. Interesting. Ooh, let's check out the mine before we check out the water wheels. Oh, it's all been dug out. Okay, this is fine. Let me auto dump the stone, otherwise some poor sap will be pathing down here for days just to pick up a boulder of 0 value. And then we head back upstairs. There you go, all done. Moody Dwarf can't find needed item. What do you want? Shining gems. Rough colour. Oh, he wants rough gems and cut gems. Let's do a show mood. What do we got? Logs. Logs once again roll downstairs. Once again alone or in pairs. Once again rolls over your neighbour's dog. Oh, just as the elven caravan turns up. Uh-oh. This is not going to look good. Oh, excuse me. You call this one Grandad? Oh. Wozzy's okay, but he's still a bit coldy. He's got sore throat and everything, and coming and going headache. The paracetamol is helping. Charlie from Charlie's Angels. I don't know what that sounds like, to be honest, but I never watched. I saw the movie that they made, but I never saw the original. Charlie. Did any of the angels ever claim that you bit their fingers? Wow. Excuse me, the last century wants its meme back. Oh, someone's picked up the job. Let's quickly go and undo something that he's picked up so we don't end up with the mood going sour. Let's get rid of this andesite. Mr. Andesite. Please tell me these chromite blocks are not part of that whole mood. They've got to be for a different job, right? Please. Okay, all good. Did they make that into an NFT? What's that? Like Charlie's Angels? Pretty sure I've seen a maths thing called Charlie's Angles. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'm imagining that. Charlie was not part of the Me Too movement. He was always on the phone only. You never saw him, just heavy breathing and panting. Oh, I got a job for you, ladies. Excuse me. Oh, I see. Banned on YouTube because it's an NFT. Interesting. I don't think people who made NFTs based on the back of those kind of things have any legal standing in that regard at all, do they? Or maybe the person who owns the copyright to the clip just is being weird about it. It's possible. It happens. People do get weird about it. They get very weird. Look at Nintendo. They've got fucking weird. You can't make a game about summoning things to fight each other. That would infringe our copyrights on Pokemans. Oh no. What a disaster. Wow. So much needs melting. Except they'd say that in a Japanese accent, I guess. Or maybe not. I don't know who the current legal counsel for Nintendo is. It might not be a Japanese person. Most of the world's lawyers are American, after all. Begun a mysterious construction. We got the wood. He got wood. Everything's fine. Let's go to see the trader. What have you brought for me, elves? Anything of interest? I doubt it. Oh, titter titter. So there's the worn clothes that they will take. Is there any rotten food that they will accept? R-O-T-T. No. Oh, very good. Okay, so they're going to have a really, really weak amount of stuff to trade with. But we'll see what we get. We'll see how it goes. They can be. They have been. 2 new patents approved based on Pokemon mechanics. It's so stupid. It's such a bad system. Okay, let's sell these shoes, gloves, and trousers, and we'll buy... Have you brought any exciting exotic animals? Oh. Oh, just baberies, eh? Ooh, I'm so excited. No, really. Oh, the excitement. All of me is tingling. Although that could be a stroke. What have we got? Interesting seeds. Can we afford any of that? Not all of it. Can we afford all the logs? We can. Okay, we can afford all their logs. That's fine. Ethics warning. Okay. Turkey leather, pig leather. They can't buy any of these fucking shoes. There we go. Okay, we can't afford the wood. We can't afford the leaves and fruit. Surely we can afford some of the leaves and fruit, right? Oh. There we go, that'll do. Bosh, proceed, thank you. And in the future, please bring me caged chimpanzees or don't bother coming. Actually, that's not true. Venomous snakes. Venomous snakes would be appreciated very much. Horseradishes, Tekudust Miner has created Ikalamen, a tetrahedrite cabinet. She offers it to the cavernous creation. Thank you very much. That can go into some sort of fancy place. Oh, the silk shoes. You're right, Celestia. I didn't bother doing a little check. I just saw leather shoes. And I was like, I only make leather shoes. The silk shoes must have come on a migrant. Don't come on a migrant. Unless they ask for it. Specifically. And, you know, clearly. Oh, we can put the beds in here. And the doors, I think. Door. And then the beds. Furniture. Bird. Okay. We've only got about a quarter of an hour until school run time, so I should start thinking about doing some Raideroonies. I scraped together various coins of various currencies and just managed to scrape up some leaves and fruits. You know what? I very rarely end up with any coins in my fortress. It's so rare. I mean, I could make them, but they don't really have much practical value. I'm quite surprised we haven't been asked to become the mountain home yet, to be honest. Mind you, our population is pretty low. Trader, ready to trade, but that's not needed. Thank you. Okay. How are we doing for masterworks here? Not really seeing a lot of masterwork cloaks, but that's, you know, we've got an industry that's letting a lot of people do stuff. We've only just started narrowing it down. Oh, no, we didn't. None of this clothing is done. Right, first of all then, let's quickly look in here and see how we are for clothiers. We've got a legendary clothier, so we could just have one workshop set aside for creating the really good stuff. In fact, we could pop that up in the old... Everybody else is competent, adequate, or novice. So I'm gonna say this one... You only get to use it if you're competent. In fact, I'm going to do that for all of the clothier's workshop. Clothier's workshops. There we go. Workers, competent. Workers, competent. And then the leather workers will have to check again. How many... Ooh, we've only got 2 leather workers at all. Okay, that is pretty slim. I'm going to allow anyone to do the leather working. We've got to get people's skills up a bit, really. We can't isolate them. Elven merchants are off. That's good. This copper nugget's a bit annoying me. Let's move that somewhere it's supposed to be. There you go. That's the nugget pile. They don't seem to be pulling any of the nuggets out of here and putting them in the correct pile. Oh, hang on. Is the... Oh. Do we have any cut gem orders? Let's have a little look. Cut gems, we do. Use any shop. 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, yeah, we asked them to keep 10. So I'm going to go back to the gem workshop. Work order. Add, cut raw glass into gems. One at a time. Oh, for fuck's sake. One at a time. There we go. But amount of glass rough gems is greater than 1. No, let's say 3. Just so that we don't end up having a mood where we can't immediately feed it. Oh, also, have I made pearl ash? I have. Is it a work order? It is. That's good. So that means we can reliably now make clear glass. So, do I want to start making some clear glass furniture instead of green glass? It will fuck up all my stockpiles. Oh, whoa, wait. Clothier's workshop for making the special shit. So let's build a workshop in here. Clothing and leather, clothier, clothier. Let's stick it here, here, over here. Could make a little separate room for it, couldn't I? I could just put it on the same level in with here, these guys. Let's do it. Workshop, clothing, clothier, clothes. There we go. Choose items manually. Very good. We'll put it down here. Make it out of green glass blocks so it looks fancy. Okay, nice. Okay, once that's built, we'll be able to set that to only be used by legendaries, and I will try to make a fancy set of clothes. It needs a special stockpile next to it to hold the cloth. So I'm going to do stockpile here, accept fancy cloth. There we go. Don't just take from anywhere. It's going to be a forbidding pile. Cool. Can I import? Have they already got a cloth thing? Clothing, category cloth, library cloth. Okay, no, I don't understand quite what's happening there. Custom cloth, dyed. Now, slate grey was the colour, wasn't it? Do 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 do. Actually, you know what? I think I'll stick with all colours. That makes more sense. Shit, what do I do? Custom. There we go. Cloth. Plant cloth. Yeah. In fact, no. Just pigtail cloth. Do we have giant cave spider silk? And then yarn as well. What kind of yarn? We want just like sheep wool, right? Okay. No metal cloths. All colours allowed. Dyed only. Yeah. I also want leather. All types. Colour, all colours. Dyed only. Okay. That's what we want in this stockpile. Hopefully we'll get some in there. Because I'm going to say this fancy, this clothier's shop, call it Legendary Clothier. It is that time again. Let me just get this sorted and then I'll fuck off. So general work orders allowed 0, workers legendary only, and then I can add a work order and we will say I want... is it cloaks? Let's make cloaks. I don't know. Actually, what am I? I want to make special clothing for the military. So we'll come back to this later. The legendary clothier doesn't actually need any jobs in there just yet. Oh, migrants have arrived. 1 short of the cap. That's good. Maybe we'll start seeing babies and marriages? Maybe not. We'll have to see. Let me check the bedrooms. Oh, wait. Okay. Did that get fortified? It did. This hasn't been built, though, so we need to make that more priority. Much higher priority. And we should probably put a well in there as well. I've got one here. What? Okay, it's fine. We only need one well on this floor. We don't need one right there. Okay, in that case, it is time, annoyingly, in the middle of a thought, to end the stream. Grizzly bears? When did we catch... Why the hell are we catching grizzly bears in cage traps suddenly? I'll have to do something about that and start training up some animals next time. But I'm going to save the game, and I'm going to go and look for somebody to raid. I'll probably catch up with this Discord chat that's gone off. Popped off. Oh, yes, very much. Sorry, I'll stop reading Discord. Don't do that until you get back. Okay, we're looking for a raid. That's what I'm doing. Sorry, I got totally distracted there. TWITCH, enter. And then look at the following list. I do see some... I saw some Dove Fortress on the front page, so surely there is some. We've got the Smitchell. Just going to quickly check to see... if there's anyone else. Just me, the Smitchell, and KL Clement. You know what? I'm going to raid the Smitchell because we know the Smitchell. We know what we're going to get. Here we go. If I do a copy-paste, copy, and then go over to here and type /raid, paste, the Smitchell. Pardon me. I burp your name. Good, the raid has been set. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure streaming for you. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and maybe I'll see you again tomorrow. What day is it? Thursday? Yes, tomorrow. I might do some weekend streams. I'm going to try and mix it up and do some evening streams as well, but we'll see what happens. Have fun. I'll see you later. Bye! There goes the raid.